All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the live stream. Today we got a really good one for you, I'm sure. Show me your altcoins. I want to hear about them. I want to look them up. And afterwards, Monday, I plan to take the top 5 cryptos that you guys shill and then turn it into a video. So your shill could make it into a video. Oh my god, I know, insane. But either way, I think we're about to have a really good time. We're also going to do some news, discussion, all that good stuff as well. We got Bitcoin at $40,900 and rapidly rising. We appear to have a very large candle and shadow going on here. Apparently some whale came along and bought an unbelievable amount of Bitcoin and sent the price flying all the way to $41,600. So there's that. Keeney, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Crafty, thanks for that first shill. The first shill. Man, you guys are really trained well. Let's take a look at it. ZER. 0. Let's check it out. The first hot crypto of the day, ladies and gentlemen, 0. Let's see what it's all about. It's at 10 cents. All right. Let's check out its chart. What's the max? How long has this been out? Oh, since January of 18. Eesh, that's a terrible time to come out. Man, it went all the way up to $12 and has been the same exact price for like 3 years. Okay. Had a little rally there just before the all-time high for some reason. And is then back down to 10 cents. Zero's born from Zcash, includes privacy and anonymity. I can say it, I promise. Be a part of the journey. All right. This is it's a real solid coin, Crafty. Thank you. I appreciate you. The best crypto ever is cheap ETH. I've heard. I've been shilled cheap ETH numerous times. Coiner, what's going on? Hello to you. Crypto Noob is here as well. Hex, let's see how Hex is doing. First, Epic Cash. I think I've heard of Epic Cash. Hasn't this been out for a while? I'm pretty sure. I know I've heard of Epic Cash. Only October, September or so of 2019 did it actually get listed. So probably not long before that. Maybe that's when I heard about it. Epic Cash, it sounds familiar. Wow, and it is wild. What is this? Does it have some kind of mechanism? Designed to be a currency for everyone, combines the privacy, Mimblewimble. Okay, so we got 2 privacy coins right off the bat. You know what, though? Privacy coins never do well. I really gotta say that. Like, I gotta. Monero is the only one that really does reasonable, because it's like the main privacy coin. You know, you might not like it the best or whatever, but like Monero is like the first, the best, you know what I mean? Like Bitcoin is, you know, it's like the brand name of privacy coin, and it's doing okay. Not ideal, but every single other privacy coin I have ever mined or I've ever purchased or I've ever heard about always goes downhill. Just always goes downhill. Now, the Epic Cash appears to be actually up from its inception, which is, you know, unusual. So this is, this isn't a terrible investment if you were to have bought early. And like buying any time in this period, I mean, you'd be good. And you know, especially selling at $1, it has some wild fluctuations. Is its trading volume? No wonder it's $8,800. That makes total sense. Epic Cash, thank you. We will check out Hex though. Hey, MrSotko, thanks for all your hard work you put in your videos. Deserve much more followers. I appreciate that. You guys are allowed to subscribe to me at any time. Also, guys, hit the like button as well, please. We got 13 people watching, 6 likes. Let's Let's bump it up. Let's get it to, I want 100 likes on the video before we end the live stream. Let's try to get to 100 likes. So that means everybody's like counts. You are 1%. And that's pretty big. Epic has triple algo proof of work. Yeah, there's a bunch of coins that have like numerous proof of work mechanisms. Like that they roll through them to prevent ASICs. Reflection coin are trending. I'll hold some BabyCake and Baby Eth. I think Baby Eth is a rug. Let's check Hex though, because I know we have some Hex shillers. I know we do. 12 cents. Where are we at? Let's take a long. Pretty good. It's doing pretty well. We had an all-time high of July 2021. Maybe there was an unlocking right here. I'm not all of that familiar with Hex. I mean, I know about its functions, but I don't know when they occur. Like, I don't really follow it enough to know when it occurs. But this may have been some kind of unlocking period. And that's probably followed by some of the bigger humps. But yeah, it's still up. So, I mean, still profitable. I mean, I gotta hand it to it. It's got a cult following. I think without that cult following, it definitely wouldn't be where it is. Like, nobody would care. I think XRP is the same with its cult following. I think if XRP didn't have its cult following, there would just be no good price for it. Like, it wouldn't be a good price at all. Castle Circle, what's going on Twitch? First comment on Twitch, I appreciate that. How are you doing, man? Done with your shill, now to check out others. Oh, you're free to come up with some other ones at some point, as well. Don't worry about it. There needs to be a lot of shills. Only one shill at a time, Alex, so I'm going to go with LCX. LCXA. 4.3 cents. Circulating supply. Total is 950 million. Okay, that's not too crazy. Like, the trend lately is coins are coming out with like 1 quadrillion market cap. And, hey on Twitch as well, Keeney, thank you. Yeah, if you want to do something, some things you can do to help the channel, just hit the like button, share the video. Also follow or watch simultaneously on Twitch. That helps my view count kind of go up a little bit. And so it's free, except maybe a little bit of CPU power. I don't know. But yeah, so coins lately have been coming out like with 1 quadrillion supply. It's like a lot of the Binance coins as well, like BabyCake and Baby Doge and Doge this, that, and the other thing. Like all these like, and so they'll have 1 quadrillion supply, so they'll come out like 0.0000001 cent, and so it has nowhere to go but up, essentially. Like to go down even more is just at some point the liquidity backing it up is preventing the price from going down even further. So whoever makes those coins and whoever gets in on them first is like almost guaranteed some kind of gain if you can get on it like day one. But that's the problem with crypto, is that there really isn't a good place to go for new coins. There just isn't. And I think that's a reason why like some YouTubers are exceptionally successful. Like BitBoy, Coin Bureau, etc. Like a lot of them like shill coins, and that's what people want, right? Like people want to make those gains from a YouTuber shilling a coin, which is great. And it does work sometimes. Sorry, I kicked my desk. It does work sometimes, but the problem is a lot of times you get on them too late. It's just too late. Like they bought way before you. Everybody bought before you. And I'm not saying every YouTuber buys the coin that they're interested in, that they want to make a video about before they make a video about it. Now, a lot of them are sponsored. A lot of them will get coins for for shilling that coin or paid in some way, shape, or form. But I'm not saying that every one of them does, or like that even like BitBoy, like if he's like, hey, there's this new coin LCX, it's amazing, right? Like I think it's great, and maybe he's not invested into it. Like I've made a few videos over the years of coins that I wasn't really that invested in. So it's not like I bought it hoping that this coin, like if I were to do that, I would make videos about coins a lot, but still not necessarily. I don't know. Like I don't feel like there's any harm in being promoted for shilling a specific cryptocurrency, but that's the way it is. And yeah, and so like we got these 1 quadrillion tokens, and then there's no good place to go where new coins are listed. There just really isn't. Like it used to be bitcoin.org, and there's a new altcoin section on the forums, but the problem is like those forums are they're set up for like recent commenters, so recent comments will be at the top. So it could be an old coin, like it could be a coin, like a thread that started in 2015, like I made gold coin, like you guys should download it and like mine it, right, in 2015, and then they put it on the forums, and if I comment today, I'm gonna raise that thread all the way to the top. So when you click on that thread, you're like, oh, a new coin, gold, like I can mine it, right? It's a new coin. I might be able to make some money here. So you click on it, and then you realize that the thread starts in 2015. Like, so it's like impossible to find a good brand new altcoin on those forums, because every time somebody comments, it just rearranges the forum. So all the new posts are not at the top. They could be all the way down at the bottom because some guy commented on Bitcoin thread 11 years ago and then just made a comment. So yeah, and like there's not very good websites for it. I've looked numerous times over the years, and once in a while you'll find a site where they list like a bunch of new proof of work coins, but they've been like mining for like 3 months, and they barely have a functional website, and you're like fuck this. Like where is the website where everybody can go to post their new coin, and all the posts will be at the top, all the new posts. Every time you make a new thread, not like a comment on the thread. That would be great. Like, but it just doesn't exist for some reason. Like, why aren't people making those? Or like they do make one and it has like 4 coins from like 2017 and then they just never updated it. I feel like that kind of website could make a lot of money easy. Like just charge people to list their new coins on your site, like on the day that they're coming out. Because that's how you used to make really good money back in the day. Really easy cash. You find a coin listed somewhere, like back in the day, it was bitcoin.org that was really good. And sometimes coins, like sometimes developers would be like, hey, we're releasing Vechain, right? And we're going to begin mining like next week. So that's when you want to get on it, right? You want to have that software ready for the moment that like that they release the mining software, or they allow mining. And so that day is the day you're making a lot. Like your hash rate, I mean, everybody's going to put a bunch of hash rate on it, but yours is going to get you a huge, chunk. You don't want to be 3 months late on it. Then everybody's either, just mined all the early rewards. Either way. I was early on BabyCake. Yeah, BabyCake went up it's pretty significantly. I think it's on its way down now. I think it's still on its way down. BabyCake. You get pancake swap for holding it. Last I knew it was on its way down. Maybe it's on its way back. Yeah. It's kind of making a resurgence. It looks like somebody bought a bunch, or it's going up with the market. So that's good right there. I mean, of course you'd be good. You'd be good now, but I don't know. Is that going to last? So we'll have to see on BabyCake. But yeah, I was told about BabyCake back here. And then it 10x'd basically, or like, what is that, like 5x? Yeah, about 5x, something like that, maybe a little less. Shilling ADA, yeah. So I don't think ADA is a bad choice. I'm not that big of a fan of ADA. I don't like how it. Elrond, I know about Elrond. I don't like the fact that they spent 4 straight years with absolutely nothing. Just watching crypto climb, Castle says a reincarnation of 2017 with a twist. No ICO. Do a couple more quadrillion, have the dump the money run in. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I don't like how they spent 4 years on ADA. It's just nothing has happened for like 4 years. It came out in 2017, and all you could do is send ADA across a blockchain back and forth for 4 years. And Alonzo testnet comes out for ADA in September. And what that's going to do, if it does come out September, let's just assume it does, because that's their timeline. It creates smart contracts. You'd be able to make DeFi, which is effectively a smart contract. But, I mean, technically tokens are smart contracts. But yeah, tokens, contracts, maybe games, DeFi platforms, right? And those first few tokens on the Cardano blockchain are going to go up in price so much. You guys know it. Like, you all know it in your hearts. Like, and I know it too. It's just like the very first Cardano token. Everybody's going to buy it. You know it's going to go up in price. Of course it is. Those are going to be a great buy. I would be really surprised if you know, they might only last a day. I don't even know. It might be a week, might be a month, might be permanent. Who knows? But some of those tokens that come out are going to shoot way up in price because, why not? You know what I mean? Because it's the first tokens, and it's the first time people could use Cardano in 4 years. And there's going to be DeFi platform real fast. Some of the tokens are going to, some of the first few tokens on the Cardano blockchain, this is my prediction, are going to be DeFi tokens. The tokens and developers are going to promise a DeFi platform. So let's just call it like, you know, some like DeFi name. It doesn't even matter. It could be Pancake Swap, but just on Cardano, right? And you're going to be able to buy the token right away, or like do an IPO, ICO type of deal. And then you're going to have this token in a Cardano wallet as if it's an ERC20 token. And you're going to wait for Pancake Swap to come out on ADA. And then you'll be able to swap your coins for other ADA tokens. Those are going to be the first tokens on the Cardano blockchain. It's going to be DeFi tokens, but without a platform, because the token will be easier to code up and be like, bam, give it to everybody, like sell it. And then they'll be coding the DeFi platform. And then once that's up, there's going to be a second wave of hype for some of those coins, particularly the first platform or first few platforms. And those coins are going to go way up as well, because now people will be buying that coin to trade all of the other Cardano blockchain tokens, and they'll have to effectively buy this token if they want other tokens now that other developers are putting on that Pancake Swap on Cardano. So, not financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, I can't blink hard enough. That some of those DeFi platforms, platform tokens on Cardano might just be lucrative. I'm going to go with a hard personal bet on that one. Now, of course, it could depend somewhat on the market at the time. If like we're in a straight up free fall, which crypto has before in the past. Sorry, I'll keep going with Elrond. I'm on a roll here with Cardano. I do have a lot of things to talk about. I'll probably be making several videos on Cardano and some of my thoughts of what's gonna happen. Now, those smart contracts might not come out September. They might have to delay them. They might be like, oh, look, we have to push it back to November or something. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think if we're like in a total crypto free fall, like Bitcoin is down to $25,000, people are panicking. There's all kinds of FUD posts all over the place. You know the drill. We all know the drill. If you've been in crypto for a few years, you know the drill. It's nothing new. It's a little unsettling, but it's nothing new. So that might be difficult, right? So like a token will come out, you know, and everybody's buying it. Everybody's buying Cardano to buy the token and then waiting for the DeFi platform, which will almost certainly be like the first tokens on Cardano, or at least one of the first. Like, who knows? But they'll be out quick. And when you look at the token, you'll be like, oh, it's the 88 token. And you take a look at it on CoinGecko or something like that, or you go to their website. And what it's going to do is promise a DeFi platform. It's going to be the DeFi token for, you know, such and such platform. To facilitate transfers on blah, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be some jargon. It's going to be Pancake Swap. It's going to be Uniswap. It's going to be Sushi Swap. It's just going to be a DeFi token. But I think it's going to be big because there's going to be a lot of tokens coming out, right? And probably a lot of DeFi platforms. But those first few DeFi platforms are really going to soak up all of that liquidity. Because where else are you going to put it, right? Except for these few DeFi platforms. So they're all going to soak up all of the activity and liquidity, and they're just going to have to go up in price. But again, if the market is in an unbelievable free fall, it might be hard to maintain a rising price. So it depends a little bit, right? Like, who knows what the market's going to look like in September? But yeah, 41,000 Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, we're back up there. So. Here we go. Here we go. Bitcoin. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. You know, Bitcoin down to $28,000. When was it that? A little ways back here. I don't know. And then right back up to 41,000. Bitcoin doesn't care. Elrond. So yeah, I kind of know about Elrond a little bit. Elrond aims to build a high throughput blockchain that aspires to build the next internet scale blockchain. Recognizing that most scalability efforts by other projects are not sufficient and that the efforts are merely kicking the can down the road, Elrond sets to create a blockchain that is capable of 1,000x throughput than most existing blockchains. Proof of stake, $86.51, huh? Okay, yeah, but it was 200. Wow. But that was at the market high, so that makes sense. Basically, get ready for probably similar looking charts with most of these coins, because I mean, May was the all-time high there for Bitcoin, and I think that's when Ethereum was like $4,400, etc. So not bad. It depends. I mean, is there going to be like, sure, it'll have 1,000x the throughput of most existing blockchains. Sharding, is it like a smart contract too? That would be good, because if it wasn't, then I mean, what is anybody going to use it for? Dedicated smart contract execution. Okay, all right, this could be interesting. So I've seen Elrond before, but I've never bought any. That's one I just haven't got to. Elrond is a Romanian project. Alex, what's up? Welcome to the chat and Twitch there. I'm in love with my Romanian Taco Bell. Elrond was some time ago Romanian money, and I was sure it will be another fail coin, but I was wrong. Is this a Romanian project, or are they just naming it after... it's a Romanian project, huh? Okay. Am I too late? What did I miss? You missed some great conversation so far. So far, no hilarious coins, but we'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to scroll back and chat a little bit after my ADA shill. So I appreciate you endless parts for fueling that. But I have some feelings about ADA. Okay. The first few tokens are going to be DeFi tokens. Everybody's going to have to buy it. Everybody's going to have to buy ADA to buy the new DeFi token. $20, thanks, MT Coiner, I appreciate that. To buy the new DeFi token, to hold on to the DeFi token while they wait for a DeFi platform, then they take that DeFi token and start trading other tokens, and as the other tokens come out. So yeah, it's going to be a whole new ecosystem, and like Cardano at the same time has like this cult following, and it's that's why I say it's going to be up in price, because like there's a few coins with a cult following, and that's like ADA XRP used to be Bitcoin Cash, not so much anymore. They're kind of smaller. And then, of course, like the Bitcoin SV following. There's, the cult following of Hex. Those are a few coins off the top of my head that have a very strong cult following. Yeah. So anyway, Coiner, so let me read what you got. Have you visited pulsechain.com yet? We have raised about 26 million for the Sens Foundation this month. Will be the biggest airdrop in history, basically ETH 2.0, but beating it to the market. Worth the read. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's hold it for a little bit though. Mana, how's Mana doing? So that's a weird. That's a pretty vanilla shout out. Mana, Mana at 70 cents. Let's pull it back by 180 days. So yeah, all time high again, May, or at least recent high. $1.50 for Mana, not bad. So yeah, I never really used Mana, and I never really played like on Decentraland. Like I like games, but I have a weird thing about crypto games in that like I like crypto, and I like gaming. I have yet to find anything I find fun with crypto gaming. So making money is great, and like some people like to, play the games to make money, but here's the problem. As soon as you add money into a video game, it becomes all about that money. Like take for example an MMORPG like World of Warcraft. You begin with this level 1 character and you do all these quests, like you take forever, it takes you days and days and days, months to get to the highest level. And then you have all this raiding and this high-end gameplay that's very difficult and very time-consuming, right? And people love it, okay? But if you took that gold that is in World of Warcraft and say made it into an ERC20 token where people can send it outside of the game, there would be a major problem because everything you do in the game costs you money. So if you want to buy potions, it's going to cost you gold. If you want to like repair your armor after dying numerous times to a big ass dragon that like everybody's trying to kill, you have to repair your armor. It's going to cost you gold. Like everything costs you gold to get gold too. And so everything would be about that. Like people would make it a full-time job. Like they would, like everything would be about it. It would undermine like getting items. Like as soon as a rare item dropped, like people would go in a frenzy for it because they know that they can sell it for actual real money. And I think there's a big difference between like selling your in-game account for money and then like selling your in-game money that's fungible to different accounts and stuff. I think that's a different story. Like a true fungibility in a game, like instant WoW gold to US dollars, that would be very bad. Like it would really undermine the game. It just wouldn't be a game anymore. It would undermine everything that everybody has. Everybody could just buy their way to the top, or simply just it would create bot farms. Like there would be every server would be riddled to the absolute brim with thousands upon thousands and thousands of bots. Like real people couldn't be able to actually play the game because the server would be full because there'd be so many bots. Because all you'd have to do is write one code and then make 1 million accounts and then make the bots go out and make more money than the account costs per month. And you have a job, like you have a literal job, like you could have like 20 different computers and virtual machines running and shit, and then just run like hundreds and hundreds of bots and instances of WoW. And you know what I mean? Like and that's the problem is the game about fun in a game or is it about money? Like it can never be about both. Like it's very difficult to do that. Otherwise people just buy their way to the top and it really undermines everything in the game. Next shill is sorry guys, I'm trying to get all the shills. Convergence. Did we see this one the other day? This sounds familiar. 2.2 cents. Convergence. Total supply 10 billion. It's up in 24 hours. Oh, way down though, over 180 days. April. Let's go a year. Go back a little bit more. Okay, it came out this year at 25 cents. Ouch. What's this supposed to do? If you're looking to buy or sell, nothing. Didn't even bother. I have to go to like the website to figure it out. Converge.finance. Oh, so it's a DeFi. It's a DeFi coin. Another coin way down like that. Yeah, like Method Finance. Heis. Hey mate, what's up? Elrond Revolution blockchain. The future of blockchain made in Transylvania. I see. Okay. Elrond is Romanian. Our biggest crypto influencer in Australian Nugget News is in the media. You ever deal with him? Australian Nugget News. Our biggest influencer in So is his name just Nugget News, or is his name Australian Nugget News, and he's the biggest crypto influencer in Australia? Because no, I do not. I've never heard of him. But don't get me wrong, like most people have never heard of me either. Like every time like somebody every time I go on like Reddit, sometimes there's posts about YouTubers, and like sometimes it's a post about bashing YouTubers, and then people come in and they shill Coin Bureau and Benjamin Cohen, and like other people shill random names. And sometimes it's like, are there any good crypto YouTubers that actually just say the news and like objective things? Which is like hard. Like I have my own opinions. I'm a man, but like that's basically my channel. And never once am I ever mentioned. Just never, dude. I never. Sometimes I'm just curious, and I click on it to see if anybody ever says MrSotko. No, never. Like my channel is totally shadow banned. Like it's just I just can't break out. Like I can't break out. Like for some reason my channel, and like it's fine. It's totally fine. I guess I really don't. I guess I just don't care that much. Like would I? It's kind of like. It's kind of like, okay, like how much do you make at your job? Like let's say you make $50,000 a year. I don't know. Maybe you make more. I don't know. And somebody was like, hey, do you like your job? And you're like, yeah, I like my job. It's pretty all right. And then somebody could be like, would you like more money? And you're like, yeah, I'd like more money. So that's basically like me. Like it's like, hey, you're shadow banned for sure because your videos barely ever break 1,000 views in an extremely rising fast hot topic environment like cryptocurrency. However, would you like more money though? And I'd be like, yeah, right. But they're like, if you didn't get more money, would you still do it? And I'm like, yeah, probably. It's a fun hobby. You know what I mean? So that's like my take on it. It's fine. But I do check just in case you guys ever want to give me a little surprise. Just find one of those posts on Reddit and just be like, you know who's great? Who's a great crypto YouTuber? MrSotko. And I'll be like, respect. Next shill is Litecoin Cash. I think I've heard of Litecoin Cash. I think I've heard of a lot of these. So far, we're not getting anything too crazy. LCC, Litecoin Cash. 1.2 hot cents. Nuts. It's nuts. 1.2 cents, boys. 840 million supply. Martin Graham, thanks for the $2. Excuse me, £2. Is that £2? Or is that €2? €2, 29. I appreciate that donation. Thanks, Coiner as well. For earlier. But Litecoin Cash, like, what is this just supposed to do? Is it just like a Litecoin Lite? Is it open source peer-to-peer digital currency? How old is it? I gotta see. Back in 2018. Yeah, I've totally heard of this at some point, but oh my god. You keep shilling me coins that are just absolutely flatlined for years. But look, it's the same thing. Like you shilled me the first coin, and it had the same exact chart, and it had this little bump in May of 2021. It had the same little bump. It was like the same chart, like completely flat, like for like years straight. And then it had this little beep where somebody saw, look at all this volume. Somebody was just buying a whole bunch of this. Why? And then like look at the sell volume. You can clearly see that was sell volume after that. Let's see the is there can I just do? No, I can't do just volume. Look, man, like somebody was just like Litecoin Cash, yo, I'm gonna buy it, like just out of nowhere in May 2021. That's like a whale move for some reason. There's like, yeah, this is a long-term investment. I don't know about that, but thank you, I appreciate that one. Pulse chain should be interesting. Has anyone shilled you Raven yet? Well, of course, Ravencoin. Like, I think everybody knows about Raven. Raven is like usually almost always the second highest. I'd say, like, on average, overall, the second highest mining revenue coin. Sometimes it beats Ethereum. Most of the time, it's about second in terms of, like, overall, the best coin you can just leave your miners on and mine. That's Ravencoin, for sure. But, yeah, Ravencoin, everybody should have a look at Ravencoin. Like, Raven's great. Like, Raven's a great long-term investment, in my opinion. It has been for a long time. I mean, we had this major explosion here in May 2021, but you can see, like, its maximum, its all-time high is, I mean, it's technically up. Like, it's just kind of consistently somewhat up. Like, I guess not right here. This was kind of a low. But yeah, Raven's not bad. Raven has not come up yet. It's a good mineable project, though. Yeah, it's always a good mineable project. Like, when Ethereum goes offline, Ravencoin is going to get a ton of hash rate. Well, of course, in Ethereum Classic, too. So, like, once it goes full proof of stake and all those miners have to choose something else, it'll probably be, like, Ethereum Classic and stuff. Come on, play a crypto game now, man. I don't have any to play. I seriously don't have any to play. I have one. Actually, it's called oh my god, I don't even know what it's called. Like, Meep got me into it, but I don't play it much. Like, it's like a property buying game. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Vinyl Nuts. Thanks for that a while back. Mad Mel subscribed with Twitch Prime. He's Twitch primed out of his mind on Twitch. Thanks, man. How you doing, Mel? You're too honest. I'm too honest. Yeah. Add that clickbait. Yeah, I gotta add a little bit of extra clickbait. How about we add how about we add a real nice thumbnail to this? Hold on, I got some things to do here. Check this out. Okay, so we already got the thumbnail. That's great. All right, so that's already on there. So it should be just we should have that sweet clickbait O-face thumbnail. That's what people want. That's what they demand. If you don't have a clickbait thumbnail, if you don't have a an O-face on your thumbnail, I ain't watching it. And they say, nope, I ain't having it. Let me get back to y'all though. I think we missed some. See, if I don't show your token, if I don't show your token, I apologize. So far, you know what? I haven't really seen one that I'm seeing that is going to make it in the top 5. Because the way this is going to work, you guys shill me your tokens today. Shill me the greatest coins you can find, whether it be like really funny ones, or you think it's going to have a huge gains upcoming or something like that, or it's currently undergoing huge gains, etc., or it has really good fundamentals in some way. And then I'm going to take the top 5 that I see today. If I have to go back through the video and sort of remind myself afterwards, I will. And I'm going to make a top 5 video next week, hopefully Monday, but I'm going to be doing a couple things this weekend, so I'm not sure if I have the time exactly, but I'm hoping Monday I would like to make a top 5 out of the coins that you guys show me. The Litecoin Cash shills, yeah, they're coming fast, huh? We're getting a bunch of them now. Ban the bots. Yeah, we're going to get KickX coin. KickX. Oh, man. Centralized. Trust score 6. I'm not sure if that one's going to make it into the top 5. I don't know about that. I appreciate the show, though. Long-time follower, would love to see you check out SCC StakeCube and the SCP, which is the new StakeCube protocol. Yeah, of course you're a longtime follower, Cortez. I know ya. I don't forget. Maybe a little. SCC, sorry. StakeCube. 88 cent. StakeCube. Let's go. Let's look at the all-time. 88 cents. Had that real high in 2021 with some other altcoins. Kind of going down now, but kind of making a slight comeback. Maybe it reached the bottom. What's this all about? Is the all-purpose coin when it comes to staking, masternode, hosting, exchange, and mining. The coin supports various functions in the house. Proof-of-stake protocol with over 20 different coins and various shared masternodes and private masternodes. 1 year proof of work and proof of stake, and then pure proof of stake with an ROI of 100%. A coin can hardly offer more use cases. And then what else? StakeCube protocol. Okay, that's a chunky one. I kind of like it. It's just like, again, exchange, mining contracts, premium memberships or more. I mean, like, I don't get what it does though, because like it's an all-purpose coin, and it's what it says, and it says staking, masternode hosting, which is just a node. So like every coin has a node, and every coin is either like staking or a token or a proof of work, and then an exchange. So it has its own exchange, and then mining. But mining ended, so that shouldn't even be on there anymore. But that's just too, I mean, that's really redundant, like mining and staking. It's just the proof of secure algorithm, you know, it's just securing the blockchain. It's like, what does it do? You know what I mean? Like that's just like that's a fancy way of describing a coin, any coin. Bitcoin. You can describe Bitcoin. You could say Bitcoin is an all-purpose coin when it comes to, you just take out staking and say node hosting, exchange, mining. I mean, yeah. So SCP. Let's see if SCP does StakeCube. Unsearchable, unfortunately. Unsearchable. The rules are it must be searchable. Has to be searchable. But I'll take a second look at it sometime. Obviously I'm not getting enough information unless I go to their site and like look up the whole thing and stuff. But that just sounds like a fancy way of describing just a coin that all it does is just go back and forth. It didn't say anything about smart contracts or tokenization or monetization in some way, or NFTs or some kind of, securing function, contract function. Meep, hey, Meep is here on Twitch. Meep is on Twitch, everybody. Unbelievable. Meep is is Germany's greatest cryptocurrency investor with Meep investments in any German-speaking country apart from Austria. So unbelievable. So it could not only be Germany's greatest cryptocurrency investment for Meep investments. It's just not in Austria. So maybe parts of the Czech Republic, a small portion of the Czech Republic, possibly. Maybe the Sudetenland in, what is that, Slovakia? So who knows, right? Like just expand your imagination. Like maybe even the Dutch as well. So that's Meep, unbelievable. Shill Pink Panda. What's Pink Panda? This sounds fun immediately. Pink Panda. Uh-oh. Exactly what I was thinking. It's literally exactly what I was thinking, that it was just going to be this number. As soon as I look at it, it was going to be this number. That's exactly what I was thinking. Unbelievable. Okay. God, man, you really get used to this market after a while. So it's a BSC coin. Looks like we have a 1 quadrillion market cap, or total supply. The circulating supply right now, nobody even knows. Nobody knows. It's just question mark. It's just, you ask the blockchain, how much are circulating? How much is in the circulating supply? And it just goes, I don't know what to do with my hands. 1 quadrillion supply though. $62,000 trading volume. What is this? Just pancake? Yeah, just pancake swap. Amazing. Okay, we had our rally in June. It must have just came out in June, huh? Sure did. Yeah. Had the rally in June, and it's over. Ah, man. So again, you got to get on it first day. But there's no good system for like finding these coins when they're going to come out. Because if there was, it would destroy how people go and buy and how people go about buying and selling it. So you just have to be lucky and come across it and be like, oh, it's this brand new coin. It literally came out today. You know, obviously, like people putting in like $30,000 is so, but you wouldn't have enough volume. So, I mean, maybe a few $1,000, and that's all you could do. Those are garbage tokens. Yeah. They kind of are. Like I was literally just saying about 10 minutes ago when the stream kind of first started is that the trend currently is 1 quadrillion supply tokens. I literally said it earlier, that the trend is 1 quadrillion supplied tokens. And that means that when it starts out at 0.000, I can't even see 0.00000. Who knows how many zeros? 7 of them, maybe. And then 7383. What is even that number? I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like going 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Like I don't feel like doing that. It's like it's like 10 millionths of a cent, right? Who knows? Maybe even 100 millionths of a cent. I don't even know. And then like it goes up in price because all somebody has to do is buy $30,000 worth of it, or total, and then it's going to like basically double in price. And what even was this? So like 10x, 100x? I don't, yeah, something like that. Like over 10, yeah, over 10x just because, right? And then people sell it off immediately. And that's what people are doing lately. Let's get another shill going. Pink Panda was great. It was a bit humorous. Katecoin is decentralized meme platform. Catcoin, Caddycoin. Let's see its max supply. Yeah. Except instead of 1 quadrillion, we have a modest 100 trillion max supply. So no 1 quadrillion, right? We don't want none of that, right? Just 100 trillion is fine. Fully 24-hour trading volume is a hot $39,000. And it's a decentralized meme, as a deflationary decentralized meme coin, which give option to content creator to create memes and earn from that memes. Oh God, hurts my esophagus. Oh, so English. Oh my God, and is that a comma? Is that a space and then a comma and then a space? Holy shit! Wow, clip it, Meep, clip it on Twitch. Sorry, I got a little excited at that one. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's a space and then a comma and then a space and then a capital E, as if it's a new sentence. Ooh, man, amazing. Even all meme lover can earn Catcoin by liking, commenting, and sharing content. Hodler can also earn 1% of every transaction. Man. Oof. Okay. I'm stunned. Let's see what else. We need some superior ones. How about this one's for Meep Vestments is asking me Ethereum. Oh wow, look at this great coin, one of the best coins on planet Earth. I rate it higher than a Bitcoin in some ways. I mean, Bitcoin's great. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin, but it's just slightly more useful than Bitcoin, and I predict $20,000. There you go. Thank you, Meep Investments. DPR is going to have a supply shortage and has a use case. What's DPR? Deeper network? 15 cent. Total supply, 10 million. Or 10 billion. Circulating supply? Doesn't know. I love that. I always love that. Like, just like read the blockchain. Like, don't the developers put this information into it at all. It's just you just don't know. Okay, unless it's a privacy coin, I suppose. I don't know. Has a circular supply of 0. Okay, and a total supply of 10 billion. If you're looking to buy or sell Deeper Network, Uniswap 2.0 has the most active exchange. Okay. All right. Can't even be reached. That's pretty amazing. A more secure, private, and fairer internet for everyone. Okay, so this is starting to make sense with the questionable volume or circulating supply. Deeper Network combines blockchain network security and sharing economy to create a global peer-to-peer network that empowers the real users the internet pays away. Just tell me what it actually does. Bypassing censorships. The network is serverless and distributed. User data can never be logged, leak. But I want to know... this one's interesting. Deeper Network provides the foundational infrastructure services for Web 3.0 and Deeper's decentralized DNS and Deeper's decentralized CDN. It just piquing my interest because I want to know how it now. Like as a man, I'm like, oh, I got to figure out how it works. Like I got to figure out how what it does inside because it has a circulating supply of 0. But a maximum supply of 10 billion, but it's 15 cents. So how does that work? So it's just like the circulating supply is obfuscated, or it's just completely deleted until somebody needs to send something on the network? Buy Ether. Sotko is the reason why it pumps. Told you. Yeah. I mean, look at the network. Look at it go. Ladies and gentlemen, 41,400. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. Bitcoin, round and round we go. I'll work on that, guys. Don't worry about it. No need to clip that one. I'll work on it. But 41,400, man, we are cooking today. Deeper Network. I'm gonna take a look into this one. Should we bookmark this one? Yeah. That may make a top 5. It's interesting. It's interesting. I want to take a look into it more. Maybe not. We're gonna bookmark that one though. Keeney subscribed with Prime. He's now Twitch primed out of his mind. Unbelievable. Thank you, Keeney. Hey guys, also hit the like button, please. We have 33 likes. I'm trying to get to 100 for the live stream, just as a arbitrary goal that sounds really good. Doesn't 100 sound super good? It just does. Like it's like 100 sounds great for anything. Vechain, sure, I'll take a look at Vechain, but I'm pretty sure most people are far aware of Vechain. I am live on Twitch as well. If you guys happen to have a Twitch as well, follow me on Twitch. Watch me on Twitch simultaneously. It helps me out, but you don't have to. And you can also subscribe with your Twitch Prime. If you have Twitch Prime, you can actually link your Twitch account on Amazon, and then you can subscribe to somebody on Twitch and essentially give them money for free, for you and for them. You're paying for the service already, so you might as well do it, whether you do it with me or somebody else. But if you have Twitch Prime, you're paying for it, so use it. Donut charts. I'll take a look at donut charts. So donut charts got to it first, but we will take a look at Vechain as well. Is it just donut or DNUT? Because DNUT isn't searchable. It has to be the exact searchable term, ladies and gentlemen. That's the rules. If you say DUNT, it must be DNUT. Vechain. If you correct it, though, I can look it up. Because I click on altcoins sometimes, like when people are like, oh, search, for example, donut coin, right? And there's like 3 donut coins, and they're like, no, not that one. So I take a look at another one, and they're like, no, it's not that one. And I'm like, well, you got to give me the correct one. Like, I'm not going to do a big search for it. I appreciate you guys, though. We're having fun. Had to rewind you tripping on that space and comma space capital. All right, Crypto Noob, fair enough. I think Meep may have clipped it for me. But yeah, that's a bold move. That's a bold move for I think anybody on the planet, right? Like like any letters of like the English alphabet that anybody uses, right? Like, and that includes like French, German, English, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Like Spanish, like all those English alphabet letters, right? Whatever. Not a historian. Should know that you never just make a space and then a comma and then a space. But Vechain. So Vechain's at 8.5 cents. It's down from, I think, 28 cents, because I know this, because I know about Vechain. 26 cents. But on my exchange that I was trading Vechain on a few months back, it got to 28 or 29 cents with like maybe like a shadow. But Vechain is interesting. Vechain has one of the highest use cases in the industry, apart from Ethereum. So Vechain actually has probably the most crypto partnerships in the industry. Actual real partnerships. Vechain is used by numerous companies. I don't think I can name them all offhand or anything like that, but I'm sure it's pretty easy to look up. I will actually bookmark this one as a potential candidate for the top 5, even though it's a pretty well-known coin. I think it's a really great coin. It has, plain and simple, the most use case in terms of companies. After that, I'm not really sure statistically, but Chainlink is another one that actually has some real-life actual partnerships with corporations. Still, $20,000 Ethereum. Thanks, Meat Vestments. If you guys hear that ching in the background, it's Meat Vestments. I'm a subsidiary, SotkoSotko subsidiary of Meat Vestments, and there's a little cash register in the back, and it's just electronically set up. I can say $20,000 Ethereum over and over and over, and it still works, and I still get money, but it's not good sport. How about some Mona? Oh, Mona coin. What is Mona's coin? Lira 2 Rev. Is it still Lira 2? Mona coin. God, mining Mona coin back in the day. Back in the day, dudes. So yeah, Mona coin. It's like a Japanese coin, proof of work coin that came out. Oh God. When did this even first? Oh, in 2014? Wow. Like, yeah, because I remember it didn't get like particularly popular till sometime in 2017. And so like a lot of your miners would either mine Vertcoin or Mona coin sometimes if Lira 2 was the more profitable algorithm back in the day with like Awesome Miner and stuff. So does Meep. What's up, Mind Your Biz? Seth Estrada in here, ladies and gentlemen. Another crypto YouTuber. Another fellow shadow banned crypto YouTuber. Good to meet you, fellow shadow banned YouTuber. It's like me, Goose Tech. God, man, he was... Hey, Meep, thanks for the 1,500 bits. I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate the biddies from Meep Vestments. But yeah, so like me, Goose Tech, Seth Estrada, all great tubers, man. All great tubers. Like Goose kind of stopped. I'm not sure where he went, man. I wish he would still make videos. He was, I think he was a super articulate, great at what he does. I think he could use a little bit different direction for slightly more views and slightly more content. But man, yeah, Goose was great. Seth Estrada's great for mining and for a wealth of knowledge on crypto. But for some reason, since we're not the golden ones, I think, I'm not sure. We're the shadow band channels. Welcome to the dark side, ladies and gentlemen, where you actually get real information instead of some guy sitting there like this, some Californian dude going, everything is a question. God, I can't stand people. So I'm sorry, I can't stand people that do that. Man, I can't stand that weird cadence. But when he's live, when he does a live stream, he loses the weird cadence. It goes away. Why? Why does this weird cadence go away? I act the same exact way on my live streams as I do my videos. Should I be like, should I adopt a weird cadence where I say, hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is MrSotko Cryptocurrency, bringing you another video of shilling a coin I got paid $15,000 for, and I'm going to shill it to you? Fuck, man. Stop with the question every time. You guys know who I'm talking about. Somebody has to know who I'm talking about. The guy whose every single word is a question? Stop. Stop. Now. If you're one of those people who talk like that, stop now. I don't even want to be near you. I don't want to be near you. Go, like, either I'm going to leave the area or you please leave the area, okay? I don't want to, no fight to go down, okay? No animosity. I got to go. Everything I ask is a question? And then when he's live, he loses the cadence. He loses the question cadence, and he talks like a normal person. It's amazing. Yagsveri, you might be onto something there. I don't know. Is it Crypto Chico? You know? God. Everything is a question? Wait, was that a question? I think this is a really great coin? Wait, do you think, should I buy it? Should I hit the buy button? I don't know. Was that a question? Am I supposed to tell you that was a good coin? Stop with the fucking questions. I hate it when people have that weird, you all know somebody in your life with that cadence. Every single thing they say is a question. So yeah, I was thinking about going down to the store today and like, oh man, I need a few things. I need milk. Oh man, I need to pick up some eggs. Like, do you? Are you asking me if you need to pick up milk? Why are you putting a question mark on everything you say? Stop. Don't do that. Stop. Don't do that. Ran over. Anyway, moving on. It's another altcoin we need to be shilling, ladies and gentlemen. We only got a few bookmarked, and we're going to make the top 5 video on Monday. So we're going to take all of your shilled altcoins, and they might be funny ones. They might be lucrative ones. They might be ones with a good concept or a current good working order. And I'm going to make a top 5 video about them, and you're just gonna have to know that I shilled your coin, because at this point I think going back through hundreds of comments it's a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen, to find out who exactly shilled the coin. So you're just gonna know in your heart, you're gonna be like, that was me. I'm famous for 34 seconds, or my coin is, I don't know. It'll be great. MKR Maker. Oh, good old Maker. I don't know if we're going to put this in the top 5. I think everybody knows about this good old Maker. But pretty competitive price. Let's see, what was its all time? Oh yeah, it was like $6,000. I remember that. Okay. So way down from that. So a loss, like 3-fold there. Needs to come up like 2 times or 3 times to make it back. Well, it's at 3,000 now, so now just 2 times. MKR Ultra. There needs to be a coin called MKR Ultra. I'm just gonna check. There needs to be an MK Ultra coin. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed at the crypto world. There is not an MK Ultra coin. Get on it today, okay? Meat Vestments. Rally. Ho! Everybody get on it, okay? And we're all going to put in liquidity for this thing. There's no MK Ultra coin. So disappointing. Relevant. 85-cent coin. I have not heard of Relevant. Let's scale it back. Of course, the all-time was about, well, this is April 2020, so kind of missed the May high. Was going down before that. 855. 855. Egg Kasai, thanks for following me on Twitch. I appreciate that. How are you doing? I had to check for a second there if I was in the right Twitch category. I think I was like I thought I was still in a gaming category for a second there. Helium is a monster. So yeah, I've looked up Helium numerous times on here, and we've talked about Helium numerous times in some of these. So it's an app for curating information based on quality, not clicks. Subjectivity, that's a tough one. Relevant uses a reputation system and economic incentives to encourage users to rank and organize content within topic-based communities. Oh no. So that's like Steam. Steam was awful. Okay, so in case you guys don't remember, I think it still exists. I'm not sure. I don't know why anybody would use it anymore. There was this platform called Steam or whatever, and you would go on there and you could make blogs. You can make crypto blogs and link your videos, or you can make how-tos or tutorials or blogs about this, that, and the other thing. And people would rank you based on your content. So they would give you upvotes, essentially, almost like YouTube. Like if you get a bunch of upvotes, you get more of the cryptocurrency every block reward. So it was like a proof of stake system that would reward you based on your number of votes, which you can already be like, how can I exploit this, right? Yes. Okay. So trust me, it was very, very, very exploitable because, first of all, the people who made the most money on Steam were photographers. For some reason, it would be like I'm bicycling in Colorado, and I took this picture. And it's a big picture of like the Colorado, like all the trees and mountains and stuff, and they get $75. Why? This is a crypto platform. This is for people who. This is a crypto platform basically, right? Yet my content would make nothing. No matter what I posted on there, it would make nothing. People are like, crypto on a crypto platform? Get out of here. I want to give all my money to this dude who took a picture of some trees, right? Not to say that photography isn't great or anything, but like, why? Why is everybody upvoting photography on this platform? What is this? Then, after that, too, there was these bots, and basically you could spend money on these bots, and then they would give you hundreds of upvotes to upvote your content to other people. So it's just bottable. It's a terrible system. I don't know why this is. I don't know. I'm not so sure about long-term unrelevant like that. I don't see that being very sustainable long-term. Sia coin. Oh God. We'll look at it for a moment here, but 1.3 cents. Oh man, it really pumped though hard. April. Like 5x. Well, no, it was less than a cent. So yeah, like I don't know, like close to 10 plus 15x or so. All right, fair enough. But Sia coins, you already had Opacity? No. Let's check it out. Great. Thanks for still streaming. I check your videos daily. Keep at it, man. Yeah, sometimes I can't make a video every day. Sometimes there's just not much to talk about, or I'm just too busy. I have other things I'm doing as well. I mean, the YouTube and stuff is more so a hobby. I suppose if the views were far larger, like for people with weird cadences and people with grown men with boy as their title and their name. Whatever works, I guess. But then I would take it far more seriously. There would be a lot more content. There would be a lot more quality. There would be some significant upgrades. It's just it's a matter of like investment. It's just a hobby. Like it makes a few extra bucks, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just buy some crypto with that type deal. So. XLM Darwinia Network. So yeah, we gotta check out Opacity here. So 13 cents. Had its high in April. When did it come out? So 2019. Really exploded in April. 57 cents. Wow. Up from, if you were to buy it before that's less than a cent. Cloud storage. Is that what it does? Opacity is a cloud storage provider with one major difference: privacy. With the rise of digital privacy, small image, Opacity takes people's rights. Does it like store all the information on the blockchain, or just encrypt it, or what? Access to private storage and filing sharing enables a new way to protect your important files. Well, it's kind of coming back. Starting in a little bit ago, so it's kind of on its way up. I don't find it that amazing or that interesting. It might be useful and it might have some longer term. It might come back to like its all-time high if Bitcoin goes back to 60,000. Maybe a lot of these altcoins are going to look like this again, you know, like with this huge explosion right here. Once Bitcoin reaches 60,000, we're going to see another one with a bunch of these, but not all of them are going to make it. But this one might. A private cloud storage, that's not a bad idea, but like it's not like an innovative idea. It's functionally good. Darwinia Network. Darwinia Network native token, commitment token, and Crab Network native token. Jeez. Okay. Had its high not that like in March. That's strange. Strange timing. But way down now. Kind of trying to recover. Like the whole market is trying to kind of recover. Like we can kind of see that like on even in the all time like coming up. Ring is a native token of the Darwinia Network used to pay gas fees for on-chain transactions, cross-chain. So all of the tokens do something different. Obtaining voting power. Interesting. I'd have to look into that a bit deeper to get a better idea. But so my idea too is that I think like Cardano in September. I mean, not only like in a few days, like in 4 days, we get EIP 1559 for Ethereum. So we'll see how that starts to affect Ethereum. We'll see what happens. But once Ethereum goes full proof of stake, it'll be like the triple halving, and Ethereum could, I mean, easily breach over $5,000. Like we had 4,400 Ethereum. And after the triple halving, which is essentially EIP 1559 combined with proof of stake, like removing proof of work. But ADA is a thing in its own right. It has this cult following. It's kind of like XRP. It's kind of like various other tokens that have like their cult following. And ADA smart contracts and tokens come out. So my prediction is that the first few tokens that come out, did I touch on XLM? Not yet. The first few tokens that come out on the Cardano blockchain are going to be DeFi tokens. So it's going to be like Pancake Swap, but on Cardano, right? It'll be some name, you know, it doesn't even matter. Just Stake Swap. Like somebody's going to come up with something stupid. It's going to be something, right? And you're going to buy that. That's going to raise the price of Cardano to buy that, right? And it's going to raise the price of that other token to buy that. And then there's going to be a bunch of tokens coming out very quickly on the Cardano blockchain. And once they're DeFi platform, so it's going to be a DeFi token. So the token's going to come out first as like Stake Swap, right? And then the token their website is going to promise a DeFi platform, kind of like how Shiba Inu promised a DeFi platform and then they later came out with one, that type of deal. And so you're going to buy the token first and then it sort of invest into it. They're going to make the platform and then a bunch of tokens are going to be on that platform and then you're going to be using your Stake Swap, your Cardano DeFi token. And those tokens are going to be very lucrative because everybody's going to have to use those because there's going to be a few... there's only going to be a few DeFi platforms when it first comes out. So people are going to come out with tokens first, and then the developers are going to be quickly working on the DeFi platform that everybody can put all Cardano tokens on, and the main token and liquidity, yada, yada, will be the token that you bought first, like Stake Swap, whatever they call it, Cardano Swap, it doesn't, like, whatever. And so I'm just saying, like, whether you believe in Cardano or not, like, I'm not that big of a fan of Cardano. I don't like the fact that it was out for 4 years with absolutely no working product. I'm not a big fan of that. But looking at the crypto market objectively, Cardano in September, if Alonzo Network upgrade comes out in September, as promised, the first few tokens that are going to come out, in my opinion, are going to be DeFi tokens, and like, it's going to be something like Cardano Swap or some BS ripoff name like that. And buying into that is going to be lucrative, plain and simple, because everybody's going to be buying into it because there's very few tokens to even buy in the first place. It's Cardano. There's going to be hype, and the first few DeFi platforms that come out are going to be like the equivalent of Uniswap on Cardano. It's going to be the first come, first serve, first best, like kind of DEX. And so it's going to be lucrative, in my opinion. I would take a look into that. eToro recently added SHIB. I hope it goes on Robinhood. Yeah, if SHIB made it onto Robinhood, it would probably pump. But SHIB not doing so good after Vitalik Buterin absolutely destroyed it. Vitalik Buterin destroyed it. He donated all your money to India. If you held Shiba Inu when Vitalik Buterin sold $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu, or gave $1 billion to a country that is likely to sell it immediately, he just donated all your money for you. He screwed you over. He screwed the whole community over so bad. It was the worst rug pulling I've ever seen. If you research and look at Coinbase venture page, you notice most coins they invested in, they list eventually, and Coinbase effect still lives. Yeah, that too. Bought 11 Illuvium on pre-sale with auction. It was $100, now $218. Do you think is it ILV? What is it? Illuvium. You bought 11 Illuvium on pre-sale with auction. It was $100. So you spent $1,100, and now it's $218. So you're over 2x your money. So that's, first of all, that's pretty kick-ass. Let me see what this does. I've never even heard of it. So a circulating supply of only 10 million, so pretty low. Its total supply is 7, so there's still 3 million in inflation to go, depending on how it's actually put out to the market. Wait, so you bought it at $100? So you bought it kind of high, actually, because it looks like it came out at like $46. But I mean, still, it's still 2x. So like, that's not nothing to shake your fist at. Illuvium is a decentralized gaming studio that merges online gaming with crypto. They create uniquely functional, evolving, and high production value NFTs that are playable in a universe of play-to-earn gaming titles. Illuvium, their first game in development, is positioned to be the first blockchain-based AAA gaming title offering high-fidelity graphics and addictive gameplay. Interesting one. I'm waiting for a good game that like I'm going to enjoy on crypto, or at least enjoy enough to make money playing it, or make some kind of cryptocurrency. We'll give it a bookmark. That's an interesting one. Thank you for that, Sirkan. Monitor your investment, Sirkan. That's all I'm going to say is monitor closely your investment, because you're up 2x, over 2x. So be ready to sell, and you know what I mean. Like just be ready. Don't lose out on that 2x. Like get your money. That's what happens to a lot of people. They'll buy into a coin and then it goes up in price and it starts going down and they don't sell it. It's like it's better to make money than to sell later. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like you might buy into a coin at $1 and it reaches $4 and it starts going down to $3 and you sell it and then it goes back up to $4 and you're like, oh, I should have held on to it. Well, you still made 3x. Right? Like don't shake your stick, don't shake your little fist at that, right? It's 3x your money. That's not a joke, right? So like don't worry about it. Just move on to the next thing. Like there's so many. S. But Pirate Coin, there's no you're doing the rules wrong. Wrong. Let's see. Nano, huh? Okay. Let's see what we're at. $4.38 Nano. What were we at? I know we were higher. Go to the 1 year. Didn't it get up? Yeah, it was like $15 Nano when BTC was scraping around 60K. And I remember like they were shilling Nano too. There were some Reddits that were shilling Nano really hard in that pump area. So, yeah, Nano could come back. No transaction fees, super fast. Nano's interesting. I don't think Nano gets as much props as it should. Just nobody uses it. Like, it's like, I don't know. It just seems like nobody cares about it. Like, even though its fundamentals are pretty good, it just people are like, man, I just don't care, and they just don't care. Like, it's not fun. I don't know. Something about it isn't fun when it's just like we do 1 million transactions per second and there's no fee at all. You're like, that's no fun, right? Like, Bitcoin, I get like 7 transactions per second and it costs me 43 cents to send a transaction, you know? But then somebody's like, yeah, we can do 1 million a second when there's no transactions. And you're like, it's not fun though. Like, it's just not fun. Something about it's not fun. You know what I mean? Catfish. Is Catfish a real coin here? Fail. XLM, fine. We'll look at Stellar. The offshoot of XRP. 27 cents Stellar. I think the old time was, did we get like 70 or something? Well, I mean, that was back in the day. But I mean the recent one. Let's go with the last explosion. 72 cents. Stellar Network, open source, distributed and community-owned network used to facilitate cross-asset transfers of value. Stellar aims to help facilitate cross-asset transfer of value at a fraction of a penny, while aiming to be an open financial system. So, here's the thing about Stellar. Nobody knows what Stellar does, and nobody knows what Stellar is designed to do, and I don't even think Stellar knows what Stellar does. I've literally come across Reddit posts where somebody asked what Stellar does, and every single person on the post, I don't know if they were being funny or not, but nobody knew what it does. Like, everyone was like, no, nobody knows what it does. Like, nobody knows what it's actually really supposed to do. It's like XRP, it's meant to handle cross-platform transactions and microtransactions like XRP. However, unlike Ripple, Stellar is non-profit. The platform itself is open sourced and decentralized. So it's like, it's a better XRP, but here's the thing. It's just like facilitate cross-asset transfers of value. That could be anything. That could be anything. I could come to your house and be like, hey, I'll give you $20 in Bitcoin for your busted up lawnmower. And you're like, okay. And Bitcoin did the same thing. It's a cross-asset transfer of value. I traded my Bitcoin for your freaking lawnmower. That's the same thing, right? So like when companies make these names, like this is corporate word salad. Stellar is an open source. Cool, I guess. Distributed. So decentralized. Okay, so fair enough. So like every crypto, basically like every crypto. Community-owned network. So basically like every crypto. Right? That's basically the idea of crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Just start throwing them out there. I mean, like maybe not XRP. I don't know. But basically every one of them. It's a community-owned network. Like, this is basically what it is in a nutshell. It's just worded differently. And then to facilitate cross-asset transfers of value. That's transferring money for stuff. That's what that means. That's all it means. So like, nobody knows what Stellar does. Nobody does. Oh, sure, you can read what they say that they do, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just another way to word Bitcoin. It's like it's an open source, like a decentralized peer-to-peer network where we can facilitate the transfers of assets of value. So you mean buying stuff. So like you mean buying stuff. Like if I bought your freaking lawnmower for Bitcoin, right? Exactly. But we facilitate cross-transfer value of assets. And you're like, so fuck off. Go stop. Neo. Okay, Neo's yeah, we'll look up Neo. Fair enough. Their suggestion on Twitch. $37.98. Hot Neo. Let's see. 122 was the high when Bitcoin was high in like May. So we had 122, so we're down so much, like $90. Okay. So that's a lot. So Neo's way down. Next generation smart economy platform, China's first open source blockchain that was founded in 2014. It's often known as the Ethereum of China. Hot. Neo uses a smart economy approach to implement its distributed network concept. So just the word salad, it's so unnecessary. Like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. I hate that. Like, it's just stupid. Just say what it does. Its main objective is to digitize assets using the decentralized network of blockchain technology in digital identity. So basically a smart contract. Neo's the smart contract competitor of Ethereum. Fair enough. Not that I didn't know that before, but sometimes I like to read like the markup of it, see what they have to say about it. Smart economy approach to implemented a distributed network concept. So a decentralized blockchain. Right? Like, so you could have just said that. It's fine. But nah, they gotta hype it up, man. Like, no, we gotta do like cross asset value transferships in a decentralized manner while still maintaining, and you're like, do you see me buying shit? Just tell your customers you can buy shit with it. That's what that means. Hey, idiots in the back, just in case you guys don't know what he's talking about, he means buying shit. Everyone's like, thank you. Like, this is really confusing. No, it's not. He's talking about buying shit. Thank you. Moving on. Dent. UCMEP. You making up new ones? Sure are, man. Dent. Let's see. 0.2 of a cent. 2.4 of a cent. Oh. Eesh. Dent. Eesh, you're breaking my balls here. It used to be 10 cents. And flatlined for like 2 or 3 years here. Just basically laid in a coffin for 2 years. Kind of got boosted just before. So what I'm noticing is the trend of either these altcoins spiked in May or they spiked in April, like distinctively. So this one was distinctively April and then dumps, and then other ones that you guys show me, it's distinctively May and then it dumps. So this one just happened to pick April. What does it do? Our vision is to create a global exchange using Ethereum blockchain where everyone on this planet has the opportunity to buy and sell mobile bandwidth in any country, like you buy foreign currencies on Forex. Okay. Fair enough. I was gonna kind of chop away at that because it's so simple what they just said there. But at the same time, I have been complaining. Just say what you guys are planning on doing. Just maybe a little bit more information, right? But just say what you're gonna do. So I can respect that one. DM. What the Zut coin? Yeah. A DM isn't coming out yet, though. I haven't heard of anything. I think they went back into their hole to sleep in Valhalla for another year before they come out and try it again. Because they tried Libra, and like even the European governments were like, no, this is the devil. Literally. And like it fell apart. So there was such bad PR about it that their corporate sponsors, their corporate network that they had using the Libra, like backed out. They're like, no, we ain't having none of this, right? Everybody hates this. Then they tried DM, and it wasn't working either. So they're probably in their demon slumber pits, like thinking of something different. The DM testnet is live. Etherscan has an explorer for it. Oh, well, whatever. It's inevitable. It's like in Terminator 2 when no, Terminator 3. Yeah, Terminator 3 where they're like getting away from the Terminator or whatever, like the bad girl. For some reason they made her a woman, and I don't know, I don't get it. But anyway, it was still a good movie. And he was like, I thought we stopped Judgment Day. And he's like, no, Judgment Day is inevitable. So DM is kind of like Judgment Day. So like various corporate coins like DM and these other corporate coins that are coming for sure, are like Judgment Day, and they're inevitable. So, just like lay down, just like play dead, let it come. It's just, it's not gonna not happen. Bepro bro. I'm getting broed because somebody's typed it too many times. Hey, if you want to get noticed, Dab Master, you can send it. You can send a super chat. It's going to make a gigantic bleep on the screen, and you can type in it. ICP, please. We are on ICP. $41.10. Oh, man. So, yeah, ICP randomly popped up on CoinMarketCap. Like, one day. Like, I log in, or bring up CoinMarketCap, and it, poof, there's just this internet computer in, like, the top 10 spot. It was, like, top 8 or something. And I'm like, what is this? And I look at it, and then it's just dumping in price the entire time. So it started out, yeah, like $500 and just consistently going down. Like where it came from, when it came, it just poof onto CoinMarketCap one day. Here's a coin, $500, internet computer, go for it. And just where did it come from? Just popped up immediately. These corporate coins will be equal to gift cards. Precisely. So internet computers are the world's first blockchain that is capable of running at web speed at unrestricted capacities, built in the DeFi Foundation. I see Beb Pro. I was joking a little bit, but it is a good way to get people's attention, especially once the chat starts moving quickly. Beb Pro. I'll get you Beb Pro. I got it in another tab. ICP was a joke. No, but we can ICL. Oh God, everyone. There's so many. Unrestricted capacities. Aims to recreate the web by supporting smart contract development at scale and changing the way people interact using web services. The problem is nobody knows anything about this. Nobody knows anything about how it works, how it's mined, how it's secured, anything. It just popped up one day. And so everybody's just immediately selling it. Like, where did they get it from? Some kind of ICO or something? Like, it was a huge ICO. It must have been a huge ICO. Who knows? Like, just poof. Speaking of dabs, I might have to do something similar to that pretty soon on my union break. Thank you, Dab Master J, for the 2 super chats. I appreciate you, man. We'll take a good for your 2 super chats. We will take a good look at BetPro. I don't even know if I'm saying that, if it's B Pro or let's go with B Pro. B Pro Network. Okay, so 8.4 tenths of a cent, so pretty low. So possibly some growth. 10 million supply, 10 billion supply. So fairly high, but nothing crazy like these 1 quadrillion tokens that are coming out. Take a look at the max. When did it come out? Approximately at the end of 2019. Pumped huge in March. So this is a March pumper. So yeah, these 3, there's either March, April, or May for some reason. But it was really low, and it got to a high of 2.8 cents or so. 2.9, we can call that 3 cents. So that's huge gains. Like if you bought it down there, wow, that's 10x. Man, 20, 30x something? A lot. So that's a good buy. Or it was. I don't know if it is now. I mean, it's coming back up now, but like it died out after the pump. But what's it supposed to do? Build the future of Web 3. Is it a web hosting service or something? Or website making? BPro has the documentation, tooling, and support to help you get your projects up quickly. For businesses and ideas of all sizes, the code base for gaming 3.0. Library smart contracts for audited. Is this like a website building token? How to use a network, resolve disputes, merges, settlements, propose new bounties. Developer network, BPro developer smart contract infrastructure that enables token holders to manage disputes in the network. BPro Network is a code base for DeFi, gaming, prediction markets, and more. BPro Network enables entrepreneurs to create gaming platforms in minutes, no coding required. Its vision is to enable anyone in the world to dream of being a gaming platform owner one morning and actually be one that same day. So they can provide you with DeFi coding and stuff, and it runs on the Ethereum network. So you'd be able to make your own DeFi platform or something using this. Weird. I'll have to look into that more. That one looks like it has a good use case. I'm not so sure about it's necessarily being going to be worth a lot of money or not, but that one looks like an interesting use case. I still find Whiteheart very interesting. The fact that you can use secure options and stuff using it, but. Joe, did I miss GRT had a work call? No, you didn't. We're moving on from B Pro. I'm gonna bookmark. I bookmarked that one though. I'll take a look at that one another time because that could be interesting for some people. The graph. So I'm interested in the graph actually. I find the graph interesting. So they're graphing a bunch of different blockchains so you can grab data from them. So I just my only fear of the graph is that they don't graph too well, so that it's easy for anybody to get a hold of this data and track down things on the blockchain. But the graph basically graphs blockchains and the data going across them, and then you'd be able to go back and use the graph to query data. So I don't think this is a good coin for the average person. I still say that I believe that this coin is better for research purposes and mathematicians and other coders, etc., etc. So I find the graph very interesting, and I'm somewhat bullish on the graph. I don't feel like it should be going down in price. I don't feel like it should be going that much up in price. I think it could eventually come to a pretty good use case. But again, I don't think the graph is particularly useful for the average person like you or me, maybe as an investor, but not its use case. Its use case is better for research, for like pound me in the ass research, or like way better coding, or mathematicians or something like that, to like take a bunch of data from blockchains and run it through computers and pull out coded information. IRS, you might use graph. Yeah, something like that. But I think if you're a government level, I'm not sure if you'd be using graph. I'm really not sure. Like maybe, but like if you're like government intel level, like NSA or CIA, you already have powerful enough shit to be able to do this. All you need, you have access to probably supercomputers, and you can just write some code and then query anything you want, as long as you have it downloaded or you can access it. So, and then all the supercomputers are just going to do the work for you. And so all you have to do is just, so it's like really like once you get a bunch of information in this world, like a ton of information on all kinds of stuff, like if you run like Walmart or Facebook, right? Like Facebook gets all of your information. It's political information. It's what you like. It's what you dislike. It's what you watch longer. It's what you watch less. It's what the groups that you're in, how you speak, everything, right? And so that's a lot of data. You can't just go in there and like look through it and go, wow, this is really good data. Like you have to have like a freaking supercomputer and then write code to grab from this big pile of data the code that you want, and like to compile the information that you want precisely, like on people. Like I want to know how many people are this or that, and I want to know how many people are, you know, like going to do this or that, right? And then you take all the information, and then you would have to sift through it with using computers. So the graph, not so good for the average person. Internet computer, I still don't know what it does. It's obviously a fast internet computer, smart contract coin. Is it going to be amazing in the future? I don't know. It's incredibly complex. And I think it's more complex than most people in crypto, that you need to be to even use this, that most people are not going to use this. Maybe, who knows, maybe people get the bright idea of start using DeFi on this or something. I don't know. There was another coin like that too. I always forget it every single time. DAO Network or something like that. DAO, DAO Network, DAO something. Not DAO Maker. HyperDAO? I don't remember. Meep would know. And it was the most confusing thing I've ever seen. It was the most confusing coin I've ever seen. Like, what does this coin do? And I'm just like, makes You know what I mean? Like it blew your mind. Like it makes decentralized autonomous organizations like what a DAO is, and like we can kind of understand what DAOs are. Like that, like okay, like makes sense, right? But it was like a DAO maker. I think it was I think it was DAO maker, and you could make a DAO. But like what you're going to use that for, or what purpose, you know what I mean? Like how you're going to implement this. I was just like, wow, that's beyond me. Like seriously, like I'm never going to have a use for this. Like you can create your own decentralized, like autonomous organization and set the rules and stuff like that. And everybody, DFO Hub, yeah, that was DFO Hub. It was basically DAO Maker. Yeah, it was DFO Hub. Yeah, it was DFO. Yeah. So it wasn't. So it would make those, but God, yeah, man, like it was brutal. And I think it's down in price. Like I'm not even sure what it's at. DFO. Yeah, it was DFO Hub. Buildle. Yeah, let me show you the website. Yeah, decentralized flexible organizations. Okay. DFOs are an Ethereum-based research and development project. Okay. They are on-chain companies with proprietary assets and voting tokens as programmable equities. All right, starting to get a little deeper there real fast. And this is a general purpose protocol to deploy decentralized organizations by employing a microservices-driven core, and it ensures flexibility by using voting tokens to govern them and ensures their independence. So you're basically making DFOs. You're making decentralized flexible organizations, and you can set all of the like changeable options of these DFOs, or you could program your own using this. But the problem is just like anybody who's going to be actually using this and not just buying it for profit is is next level. I mean, your developer status, like you're next level, like you're way too busy, right? And like looking deeper into it, it was just like I was like, screw that, like. I was like, buy it, but like, who knows? IRS might use Graph. Yeah, I can't say I like that. Let's get some more. Let's get some more shills in here as well. TRTL. I think I missed this shill. TurtleCoin. Oh man. This is going to be a good one, I'm sure. Sorry about missing your TurtleCoin. I probably missed a lot of them, and it's no offense to anybody. And at EXRD, we'll have two of these up, so we'll have a couple. Radix. Okay, so we'll check both of these, and then I'm going to take a union break for about 3 minutes, so you guys can check out that hot sponsorship screen in a few minutes. I appreciate the everybody coming today. This is actually kind of fun. Do you think Vechain will ever make it onto Coinbase? Kinda. Yeah, I think Coinbase is really into audio token. Okay, we'll get one more up. We'll do 3. We'll hold it there. Anybody else that says it, we'll hold off for a second. Audio coin. All right, we'll check it out. Yeah, because Coinbase is saying that they want to have basically every coin on there possible. Coinbase just goes slow just because the regulatory, I don't know. So TurtleCoin here has a 1 trillion? 1 trillion supply, way less than a cent. When did it come out? It seems like this one came out a long time ago. Yeah, TurtleCoin. Wow, what happened with TurtleCoin in April? Oh my God, I can't even calculate the increase that is. 0.0000976 up to, wow, somebody got 100x on that one. Eesh. I just wonder how much volume that was, if it was even enough. 24-hour trade volume is 210,000. That's not too bad. I mean, considering that some of these have like 30 and 60,000. TurtleCoin, the privacy coin, it's forked from Bytecoin. I remember TurtleCoin. Yeah, this has been out since like 2018 or something. ASIC resistant, uses the Kryptonite Lite. Yeah, I remember this. I think I might have mined this, like incidentally, like by using a miner that just selects whatever is profitable. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, whoever held through the dip, even if you bought it at the all-time high in 2018, you would have been able to sell briefly there. How long did that even last? It was April, so let's go back, 90 days? I think we might need more. 180. Yeah, it's for like one day. You had to get on it. That like one day. Maybe you had a couple days to like sell a little bit, but interesting. Yeah, I remember TurtleCoin. Let's see. Radix. 24 billion supply. When did this come out? This sounds somewhat familiar. Maybe not. Radix. I thought there was something else that sounded similar to that. So it's kind of trending down a little bit since the May. It's trying to respond back a little bit. It's not really responding to today though. Like that was Wednesday the 28th, and now it's down even further, even though Bitcoin is still going up. So we're at 41,250 Bitcoin. Let's see what Ethereum's at. 2440. What did we get to earlier? What was that high? 2467. Nice. Okay, so we got that 2400 Ethereum. It's kind of slumping a little bit because we went so high in the RSI there. Like all the buyers just bought immediately. But looking pretty bullish. So let's check out what Radix. What does this do? Nothing. Just doesn't even say. 1.1 billion EXRD coins and a total supply of 4.41 billion. If you're looking to buy or sell Radix, Bitfinex. Okay, so we don't know what it does. Doesn't bother. Platform for smart money. Layer 1 DeFi. So DeFi, place where DeFi can thrive. Build fast, and don't break things. Purpose-built DeFi programming environment that will... so it's a DeFi programming environment? Okay, kind of interesting. Yeah, we actually might. We'll come back and take a look at that one alone. By myself. All by myself. With my pants down. You did not factor coin supply for REL for fair to ask for review. What is REL? For relevant. That the circulating supply is super low? At 1.3 million? So that means it's got a ton of inflation to go. Is what you're saying. It's low right now, but there's tons of inflation to go. I wouldn't say that that's the most positive factor. Development fund is 5.3 million. Curation, rewards, airdrop, and reserve fund is 21 million. Okay. All right, well, there you go. I wouldn't say it's like the most bullish thing, though, to have such a low supply at that price. But I suppose it's not bad either, right? Like that it's not exploding super fast. So I don't know. Hey guys, hit that like button on the channel. If you guys are watching live on YouTube right now, we're at 47 likes. I'm trying to get to 100. So anybody that has not hit the like button, please hit that like button. Also, if you SGE, we looked that one up on a stream a while ago, but I will re-look this up. We still have audio to do when I get back, and we'll do SGE when I get back as well. But I'm gonna take a quick few minute break. There's my Twitch, guys. If you have Twitch, I am live on Twitch and YouTube. Come on over to Twitch and give me a follow. If you want, watch me live on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Of course, mute one of them. It gives me a view on both. Kind of helps me out a little bit. But yeah, let's get those likes to 100. I want to try to get to 100 before the end of the stream. But I'm going to take a few minute break. That's a good time for you guys. Audio equals audius, not audio token. Okay, you want audius. I see. And SGE on this one. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at audius when I get back. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Good time for everybody to go have a smoke. Go, pound the pod. Go sit on the old pot. I'll be right back. More shilling to go. So the way this is going to work essentially is that I'm asking you guys for your shills of coins that might have big gains, that are funny, that have weird dynamics, that might have good dynamics, anything, preferably new ones, preferably low cap ones, interesting ones. I'm going to take like the top 5 interesting ones that you guys have shilled to me today that I find somewhat interesting. Maybe it has a good use factor, or it's lucrative sounding, or something along those lines, and make that into a video. Probably Monday, there's going to be a top 5 altcoin video, and it's the coins that you guys are shilling to me today. So like whatever the most interesting ones. We also have Ghost. What is it? You have to tell me what it is on CoinGecko, like what the abbreviation is, not with the money sign, if that's what it is. Oh, CoinGecko. Okay, you already have it up. What is it? GH? Is it literally a money sign? No. No, I need the abbreviation, the exact abbreviation you type in, and that'll work. So I'll be back in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the sponsor screen, and also take yourself a break. More shilling to go. Alrighty, we are back, ready to go. And we got a couple to check out. And do we have any new shills? For me, Coinbase investing in it, then listing, it makes the potential alone. It's at the bottoms at the moment. Hey, see me on union break and displaying your sponsors. Yep, I'm on my union break. I was. What's going on, JR Riggs? Thanks for the welcome back, Meep. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for the subs on Twitch as well. Once again, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can link a Twitch account to Amazon Prime on Amazon, and then you can subscribe to somebody on Twitch and for free, like once a month. And you're already paying for the service, so if you haven't done it, give me the subscription, because it really helps out the channel. If not, don't worry about it. Just show me something. Have you heard of Z-Fun? We'll check that out after these two. So okay, we have Audius here. It has a maximum supply of let's see, 1,041,000,000 with a current supply of 214 million. So a little ways to go. About 5 times it's circulating supply to go. So that's not too bad. Some are far worse. When did it come out? November, October or so, a little less. $4 in March, and now $1.11. So dying pretty quickly, not responding really to today's market, kind of, a little bit. Barely. Let's see. Audio is a native platform token of Audius streaming protocol. Audio is staked for security. The audio stream protocol and node operators who drive Audius. Let's see. Unleash your music, discover and stream up and coming artists. So that's what it's for, is like a streaming platform. Is it for like streaming games and stuff too, or just music? So it's Audius, so I'm assuming, yeah, just music. Okay. Okay, that's mildly interesting. We'll bookmark that one for potential. Society of Galactic Exploration. So we've seen this one, I think a couple weeks ago. Somebody shilled me this, and I looked at it on CoinGecko. Let's see, what do we got? So SGE is a foundational ERC20 token that supports and celebrates space exploration to produce a mobile application that permits users to control remote telescopes and explore space like never before. That is interesting because I certainly love space, but I don't know about interesting enough for enough people. But it's let's see, its economics here is basically straight down. So that's pretty unfortunate for the SGE, but it could be interesting. Let's see. Is there any more shills? Is Z-Fun? Is that searchable here? Zero fundamentals? No, unsearchable. Arrow is on CoinPrepica. Full stats there. Arrow. AWR. I see there is some missing supply there, but down overall. Fully private peer-to-peer transactions based on ZK snarks. Arrow chain equals exit scammed by original investor. I don't know. Is this the same one? Dude, Twitch looks much better. Yeah, Twitch always looks much better. YouTube is one of the poorer streaming services, which is interesting because it's YouTube and it's like the largest one by far. I'll tell you what was a really good streaming service was DLive. DLive is kind of dead now, though. Is this kind of crypto, like, no, not there, search zero fundamentals at Google. The rules are CoinGecko. Must be searchable with a name on CoinGecko. Basically a clone of Pirate Chain, but now dead. But yeah, so DLive looked incredible, but I think they used AWS or something like that for the actual streaming, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, Twitch overall looks a little bit better. No exit SC, it's only POW. I don't know, maybe it's two different chains. I'm not sure. But not too interesting. So oops, sorry, I didn't know the rule. No, it's okay. It's not that big of a rule. It's just I just have to be like, you have to just say the name of it or the abbreviation of it that I can just easily type in CoinGecko, because there's just a ton of them coming at me. Although it's slowed down a little bit, so shill me your coins, guys. If you find some great coins with good fundamentals or possible price increase or something funny or something with great anything, you know, maybe it's an interesting token in some way. Hedera Hashgraph. 550 billion supply, only circulating 9 billion though. Yeah, Hedera's been around for a little while. I think that, like, didn't Coinbase have a Hedera Hashgraph earn program or something? Something like that. But yeah, went way up there in April. Was it like 40 cents? Kind of coming back though, like responding to the bull market though. Decentralized public network where developers can build secure, fair applications with near real-time consensus. The platform's owned and governed by a council of global innovators, including Avery Dennison, WorldPay, Google, IBM. The Hedera consensus service acts as a trust layer for any application or permissioned network and allows the creation of an immutable, verifiable log of messages. Application messages are submitted to the Hedera network for consensus, given a trusted timestamp and fairly ordered. Yeah, kind of mediocre. It kind of sounds like a worse version of Ethereum. I mean, I like all the companies tied to it, but is that a good thing? I'm not even sure. Like, I don't know how I feel about Hedera. It's seems like a mediocre version of Ethereum. Did I miss anything awesome? I had to take the kid through the carnival. Well, that was a really fast carnival. Did you like drive around the thing like drifting in a car and then drive all the way back? That was a very fast carnival. Police Doge. Why would it not be a thing? Yeah, why would it not be a thing, Seth? Why wouldn't it be? Please, Doge, invest in it. Oh, man. What? Zoom. Just down. It came out in July, man. Trying to get in that hype wave. Let me guess. 1 quadrillion supply? Yep. How'd I guess? The max. Is that the maximum supply of, or like maximum digits in a Binance Smart Chain contract? Because it's always 1 quadrillion. You know what I mean? They're always all 1 quadrillion. If I see 1 quadrillion, all I do is I take my eyes like this, like follow my cursor, and I go, whoop, oh, BSC. And it's every time. Is that that has to be. Like, I don't know those details like offhand, like of Binance so well. I know Ethereum can be 16 decimals, I believe, but nobody ever really uses 16 decimals. It's like most it's usually just 8, and so total supply 1 quadrillion. It must be the maximum digit. Police Doge is a hyper deflationary buyback token forked from Rise with. Oh, I always love that, forked from. That means it's high quality. Rise with improved functions to make it more secure. Police Dog represents law enforcement and ensures users' safety with the call police function in the smart contract. Why? Okay. 2% of each transaction is redistributed to every token holder. This means you can earn more police Doge tokens just by holding them in your wallet. 3% of each transaction is sent to marketing wallet and will be used for creating the marketing campaign. Rewards for influencers. Okay, so I guess I better get a hold of these people for Monday's video, right? Auto buyback, especially for selling transactions. An extra 6% of the transaction value will be utilized to buy back the police Doge and to burn the circulating supply. Call police. It's a unique function that has been integrated into the smart contract that works just like regular buybacks. The price pumps and all bought tokens are burned. Elon is an open source peer-to-peer digital currency on the Ethereum blockchain. Noise. Peer-to-peer, that's a first, right? Holy crap, that's innovative. That distinguishes itself. Okay, here's how it distinguishes itself from other digital currencies in crypto space. We'll get off the elevator music here. And it distinguishes itself from other digital currencies in the crypto space to its aim in cultivating a vibrant, productive, and supportive community. First time ever. Incredible. This is incredible. For the first time ever, to cultivate a vibrant, productive, and supportive community, I've never seen it ever. So that's amazing. This thing has two great new things for the entire planet Earth: peer-to-peer and a community. Relatedly, I don't know about that one. As a community-driven project, Baby Elon, God, the grammar is really bad. Baby Elon rewards holders with an innovative reflection rate, as 5% of transaction is redistributed among existing holders. Holy crap! First time I've ever seen that too. All these tokens with 1 quadrillion and trillion supply and stuff like that. None of them have ever gave their transactions back to their existing holders, as if that's even a very good function at all. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Generally combined with an experienced team of developers and influencers in the crypto space. Influencer, I'm not in that. Where am I? Where is my baby Elon? Where I didn't get any. I'm all right. Bone is another little sleeper. Yeah, Bone from Shiba Inu. Right? Yeah, from the DeFi token. But I'm sure this is doing great. Yeah, look at that. What's Shib doing too? I gotta see Shiba Inu. Yeah, pretty mediocre after the Vitalik dumping. Carnivals in Montana are small, mostly food trucks. Oh yeah, so like I remember like last year, like there's always a carnival, there's always a fair in my like hometown, and I was in town during it, but there was no fair. Instead, they just brought all the food trucks instead of like all of the games and like rides and whatnot. So it was just food trucks. It was just like this big line of food trucks that you could go and get. Like that was it. We did throw ping pong balls at cups containing goldfish. Yeah, classic. In the sun until we successfully rescued one. Yeah, that's actually really good wording. Want to see the most disgusting thing in crypto? Look up World Crypto Life. Is that like what are we looking up by that? World Crypto Life? Is that like am I Googling that? I mean, Pulse Chain. Yes, we gotta check out Pulse Chain a little bit. Earlier and larger sacrifices get more points. Who would have thought? The first 5 days get the same rate. The rate increases 5% per day for the remaining 14 days. Donation sent to the address may be tax deductible for you. We raised $25 million for medical research so far. Pulse Chain, huh? Increase Ethereum's fees will be lowered by sharing its load. Enrich ETH users. Pulse Chain will enable priced out use cases instead of launching empty. Pulse Chain brings the Ethereum system state. And ERC20s. This rewards holders and founders of Ethereum-based projects. Where's a better description? Is that it? ETH can be traded on the Pulse network and PLS can be traded on the Ethereum network. Bridging can also be done to other smart contract capable networks. You can send ETH to the Pulse Bridge contract on ETH, which locks it and issues PETH, Pulse ETH on Pulse Chain at a 1-to-1 ratio. Easy to use. Change a single setting to access Pulse Chain. Okay, so you can use it with MetaMask. Pulse Chain increases the throughput of Ethereum 4x by using 3-second block times. Ethereum's average block time is around 13 seconds. By replacing proof of work miners with proof of stake. So it's proof of stake, huh? When does this go on sale? Can you buy this now? Does anybody know? What about Meat Vestments? What does Meat Vestments think about Pulse Chain? You think this is looking pretty good? You think this warrants 57 Ethereum? Meat Vestments. We're losing them. We're losing Meat Vestments. All right, let's see what we got on Reddit. We have no shills currently to look up shill projects, so we'll take a look at some news, see what we got. MarketStrategy reported a paper loss of roughly $700 million on its BTC investment, but vowed to continue purchasing more. Yeah, that kind of makes sense because they did purchase a lot up there. Well, I missed out on Pulse Chain. What do you mean? You can't buy Pulse Chain right now? I don't like Richard's shit. No, neither. Not really do I, but I feel like it's though it's going to pump. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't go on sale. You can sacrifice to maybe get tokens later. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything too good going on right now. We'll have to see. Most anticipated crypto games. UK crackdown reveals good actors from bad. U.S. Congressman Bayer introduces crypto bill with basic protection for investors. Investing app Wealthfront to offer Grayscale's Bitcoin and Ethereum products. Yeah, obviously there's not too much good news today. If this is the news, Congress likely to pass $550 billion infrastructure bill that threatens to kill the crypto industry. That's a pretty important one. Let me take a look at that. Kentucky joins growing list of states targeting BlockFi's Bitcoin savings account. Yeah, there's a bunch of people targeting BitFi right now. BitFi's kind of under fire. Congress likely to pass $550 billion infrastructure bill. Bridge collapses in suburban Minnesota. Bad pipes make drinking water unsafe in urban Michigan. And the internet goes dead in rural Kansas. The $550 billion answer to solving such issues is in the progress bipartisan infrastructure bill being hashed out in the Senate. But the price to pay may be steep for those in crypto, with some saying it could kill the industry as we know it. To pay for $28 billion of the total, the bill includes a provision to expand the definition of a broker for tax purposes to cover any person who, for consideration, is responsible for and regularly provides and services effectuating transfers of digital assets. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one to define or not define for anybody. Regularly provides and services effectuating transfers for digital. So I guess I'm a broker now. In practice, this means that crypto miners' validations on proof-of-stake networks and possibly even those active in decentralized finance markets will have to meet IRS reporting requirements and file 1099 forms. These forms include customer data such as name, address, and tax identification number, which in the case of self-employed individuals may be a social security number. So they want to target miners. So you're basically a broker if you are a miner, or a proof-of-stake validator. That's fun. So you would have to report that to the IRS. That's fun. The ostensible reason for the provision is to ensure people pay taxes on their crypto earnings. Legislators reckon that it can lead to $28 billion more in payments, but it ratchets up financial surveillance to ensure such a result. This might sound to you like a return of the Trump-era Treasury Department's proposed crypto wallet regulations, which would require banks and money businesses to submit reports, keep records, and verify the identity of customers for crypto transactions to private wallets, but it might actually be worse. A new provision has been added that expands the tax code's definition of broker to capture nearly everyone in crypto, including non-custodial actors like miners, forcing them all to KYC users. So you'd have to tell the government that you're mining, and you're going to have to be taxed on that mining. I mean, you could go rogue and try to get around it, but so Jack Travinsky, general counsel at DeFi Lending Protocol Compound, tweeted, "It's literally impossible for non-custodial actors like miners to get the information they need to do Form 1099s. In practice, this can mean a de facto ban on mining in the USA." Marta, a cryptocurrency and civil liberties attorney, told Decrypt the bill could make it impossible to conduct cryptocurrency transactions directly with others via open source code, smart contracts on decentralized exchanges while remaining anonymous. Travinsky added, "It defies logic to adopt a regulation for which compliance is literally impossible unless the goal is to kill the industry." So this isn't just this isn't just like a potential bill. This is going through the Senate right now. And like the House, like this is like part of the U.S. infrastructure bill, of like the trillions of dollars in the U.S. infrastructure bill that's going to pass like one way or another. This is in it. So like this isn't just like, oh, one senator proposed this idea. This is literally in the bill that they're like voting on and shit. So it's already there. Like it's literally in. It's not like a proposal. I mean, it's technically a proposal until it's officially voted in, but it's like it's already in. It's like part of what they're trying to vote in. So this could literally what this means is that if I send you Bitcoin, that means that I regularly participate in using the crypto blockchain, And I would have to KYC that. If I'm a miner, I would have to KYC. If I fire up my GPUs or my ASICs, I'm going to have to KYC to the IRS and say this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm making. Which is like impossible because, right, like one day you're making $2 a day on Bitcoin, the other day you're making $8 a day, you know, or something like that, like whatever coin it is, and you're going to have to, you will have to, otherwise it'll be technically tax evasion. I mean, some people might be able to take this to court and try and fight it and be like, you know, like this doesn't have anything to do with me, but the way they word it kind of makes it anybody. Impossible for them to enforce. Yeah, but if the law is the law, then they can enforce it, right? Is it impossible for them to enforce the whole thing? Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, doing cocaine is illegal, but people do it all over the United States. But what it means is that the government can get you for it, right? When they couldn't before. So I'm just saying, a lot of people are going to continue mining in their houses. Nobody, like, maybe most people don't give a fuck, but it gives the authority to the government to audit you and be like, hey, like, you're making a bunch more money. It's not on your taxes. I see you're making all this money and I've seen this money spent, or et cetera, or they can go after you in some way for it, right? So I think you're correct, Omni, that it's impossible for them to enforce it. I wouldn't say impossible to enforce it, period. I would say impossible to enforce it to everybody. I know. Like, I know the drug war. I don't believe in this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending the government here, Omni. Not at all. It's just what I'm saying is that, like, you're right. They're not going to be able to enforce it for everybody. In the same way that I could just be like, boom, and do a big blasty line of coke, right? Probably off stream, but no, I don't actually do coke. But I think I'd be a little bit more animated if I did. However, I'm just saying I could physically do that and get away with it, right? Is the government going to know it? No, they're not going to know it. I just did it in my room. Like, nobody knows, nobody sees it, right? But it does give the government the ability to actually enforce that, right? So this is bad. It's super bad. And we got to be talking like major operations too. So like if you're in your house and you have like 6 GPUs whirring away in your basement, hey, all the power to you. That's fine. But nobody's probably going to figure that out. What I'm saying is that there's people with big operations in the United States. Some of them are probably already submitting their taxes, etc., because they're so big, they're making so much money, like with a big ASIC farm. But, you know, the medium ones that are trying to get away with doing, you know, just mining, that'd be a site worth seeing, no doubt. Hey, what's up, Darth Plata, hydroeconomist. I'm sponsored by Coke, but I'm drinking a Pepsi. It's okay. They still pay me. But yeah, so we got Anchor here. Is this the one you were shilling? So, okay, let's check out this shill. 10 billion maximum supply. The circulating supply is nearly complete. It's 76% the way there, at 8.4 cents. Came out early 2019, exploded in April. Wow, that'd be nice gains. Pretty good gain. That's like 100x, isn't it? And now kind of coming back, responding to the market increase though. So like a lot of these coins that people have shilled today are still going down, and the other half of them are responding to the market and kind of coming up with like Bitcoin and Ethereum, because right now we have like 2,400 Ethereum and Bitcoin. BTC is probably 41K still. Yeah, 41.4. So I suppose if it's responding to the market, that's a reasonable sign of life. Anchor strives to build a resource-efficient blockchain framework that truly enables distributed cloud computing and provides user-friendly infrastructure for business applications. There are indeed existing cloud solutions, but Anchor is the first one to leverage both blockchain and trusted hardware. Sounds mediocre to me. Not saying that it won't go up in price or down necessarily. I don't want to say anything about the price. It's just meh. Cloud computing, meh. Sounds like Ethereum. Sounds like a fancy way to differentiate your way from like, oh, like Ethereum is a smart contract and computing service. Mine is a computing service online, so it's different. Like, nah, I don't know about that. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, Libri. Oh, Libri, man, that's old school. Libri credits. Exercise caution when trading LBC, as the SEC recently charged the company for conducting an unregistered offering of digital asset securities. Oh, ouch. Uh-oh. Libri Incorporated, SEC charges New Hampshire issuer of digital asset securities. That can't be good for the price. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we had a little bit of an upswing in April there, a little bit, and then right back down to where it was. Even lower, actually. Libri not doing so hot. Not at all. And with the lawsuit, I'm sure that's not particularly helpful for their price. Flux. Let's do Flux. Hey, guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. If you're new in here and you haven't hit the like button, please. We're at 48 likes. I want to get to 100 by the end of the stream. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're trying to get it up there. Guess where all the videos went? Odyssey. Odyssey? Like, is that another platform? Flux. 10 cents. Total circulating supply is only 440 million. I like to say only 440 million because everyone's making like 1 trillion and quadrillion supplies lately, so it seems low. The full chart here came out 2018, late 2018. I think I've heard of Flux before. I couldn't tell you what it does, but I swear I've heard the name. Especially some like every time like somebody shills one of these older coins that came out like 2018 or something, like I remember the name. Like that sounds familiar. It sounds like an old coin. But really pumped well. I mean, really good. So like it was like a cent or two. So you could say anywhere from 15 to 30x in a couple months there at the all-time high. That was 15 to 30x, like one point. Nah, we'll call it 15 because it's all like 1.9 cents. So like 2 cents to 30 cents. That's pretty good. What does it do? Absolutely nothing. Have to go to the website. Let's check it out. Next generation of decentralized computing power. For what, though? Flux is a new generation of scalable, decentralized cloud infrastructure. Simply manage, spawn your applications on multiple servers at once. Okay. That's interesting. Kind of a dime a dozen, though. It's just a matter of how well and how easy it is to use it. But kind of a dime a dozen, like the whole cloud computing cryptos and whatnot. CTSI won shills. Cartesi. Yeah, this sounds familiar too. But yeah, this came out 2020. Let's see, $1.72. Now it's 41 cents. But that was, of course, May, the all-time for Bitcoin there. 1 billion supply, 380 million in circulation. What does it do? Taking smart contracts to the next level. It's solving the urgent problem of scalability and high fees on blockchains by implementing a variant of optimistic rollups. Ooh, nice. Most notably, Cartesi is revolutionizing smart contract programming by allowing developers to code with mainstream software stacks. Competitive edge layer 2, an optimistic solution, is that it allows developers to code their smart contracts and dApps directly with mainstream software components and Linux OS resources. Kind of dig it a little bit. Oh, with Python, easy mode. But it's an Ether token. It's just an Ether token with automatic optimistic rollups. Or some version of it. We'll bookmark it. Possible top 5. It sounds interesting. It just doesn't have much of a following. That's the only problem. I think that's the only problem with this one, is that, you know, it essentially functions better than ADA currently, but doesn't have the cult following that it needs. Libri Deadcoin, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that. Want to ask about BlockFi? Good? No good? I heard BlockFi's getting wrecked. Kentucky joins growing list of states targeting BlockFi's Bitcoin savings accounts. Interest isn't the only thing compounding at crypto lender BlockFi. Its regulatory troubles are compounding too. The company has ceased offering BlockFi interest accounts to Kentucky residents after receiving a cease and desist. It's now been hit by cease and desist or show cause notices by 5 states: New Jersey, Alabama, Texas, Vermont, and Kentucky. Yeah, so BlockFi's getting wrecked in the U.S. That could be good for international users. I mean, like if people have to take their crypto, like if Americans have to take their crypto out of it and can't get interest like that on it, it's just going to give better interest to everybody else. But not good if you're an American. I wouldn't touch BlockFi right now with a 30-foot pole. In addition to BlockFi, is Nexo good? I heard it's just as good. Like there's a few like Nexo, BlockFi, and I don't know. Meep would probably know some more of them, but I feel like that they all work good. Like I haven't heard like any kind of exit scams out of them or anything like that. Like they seem legit. It's just I think the U.S. government is starting to crack down a little bit on people not paying taxes, and they want more money. Like so, they're. You know, when they see that their banks are giving people out 0.5% interest rate, and then BlockFi is giving like 8.5% interest rate on something, of course the government's going to try and fucking step in there sooner or later. I'm surprised it lasted this long. I just know BlockFi, they're the best. I never had so good support. Yeah, so they seem good, but they're getting wrecked in the United States. So who knows? Maybe you're going to get better interest rates, like if you're in Europe, right? And then like a bunch of states in the U.S. have to stop receiving interest rate on their currency. They're going to pull it out, and then all that interest rate is just going to go to you instead. Like they might raise the interest rate for you in Europe because they need more people to buy it, you know, or to put it on there. BlockFi has also been slamming their rates down too virtually every month, but I did apply for their credit card. Yeah, man, I would cancel. I don't know. Yeesh, dude. I don't think you're going to lose money. Like, if you had money in an account and, like, they shut down your state interest rate, like, you could just take it out, right? You could just be like, well, screw you, BlockFi. If I'm not going to have any interest rate from you, I'm just going to leave. I don't think it's going to be, like, an exit scam or anything, or you're going to lose all your money. But I just don't think it's worth it right now for Americans. I mean, with 5 states with either cease and desist or show cause notices, it's just going to get worse, especially once New York steps in. We all know how the NYDG loves to sue crypto, but I'm not too concerned about it. Well, you better be a little bit concerned about it if you have go to put money into a savings account, and then Illinois steps in and cease and desist, and then they have to cut your interest rate off. Yeah, but New York is also not New Jersey, Alabama, Texas, Vermont, and Kentucky, and New York is usually one of the first ones, and Illinois isn't, that, I don't know, they're not that litigious, but, I don't know. Yeah, don't be worried about it. Like, I don't think, it's not like it's going to come down on you, and it's not like this is like an ICO that's just going to bomb and, like, you're going to lose all your money. It's BlockFi. Like, they would just have to at worst, all they're going to do, like it said in the article, is that they're going to stop your interest rate in your state if your state happens to file a cease and desist, and then you can just go meh, and then just move your Bitcoin out of it or to something else or something. Yeah, so it's not a big deal. Like I'm not trying to like get you to stop, but I'm just saying, like, if I was interested in it and then I read this, I would just be like, yeah, fuck it, like I'll just think of something else, like, because it's probably just going to be a pain in the ass. Chili's. Yep, good old Chili's. I think I've looked this up several times, but I still can't describe what this even does until I read it, because I guess maybe I wasn't that interested. But 8.8 billion market cap, or market supply, and absolutely worth nothing. And then all of a sudden, wow, wee wah in March and April when Bitcoin was really, really high, and then sort of started to die off. Chili's is a fintech platform for the sports industry to allow global fans to get closer to their favorite sports teams and clubs. And yeah, wrecked. So, not a big fan personally. I don't really feel like this is much of a good use case. I think it was just like a hype coin, and then it's kind of responding to the bullish run here. That's something. Me personally, not a fan. Could you make money off of it? Maybe, yeah. But not a fan. Bao Finance. Oh yeah, I think I know about Bao Finance. I think I was talking to Meep Vestments about this like 2 months ago, something like that. I mentioned Bao Finance, or maybe Meep did. We were talking about this Bao Finance. It's like the little onion or whatever that leak thing is supposed to be, or whatever. Came out early 2021. Pretty low price, not even a tenth of a cent. Kind of coming back a little bit with the market, but its all time there was way back, even before like the big run. Like, so this is the big run, like May and April, early April, kinda. So weird. Like it's odd how it didn't respond to the market very well. Like Bitcoin was at its like all time, like somewhere around here, and this one's like an early pumper. Really strange. Let's see. Yeah, Bao Finance is an alpha. It was originally developed by a one-person self-taught team. Eesh. It's not like the best thing, but fair enough. We'll let it go. While we are in the process of scaling the team, please understand the risks. Eesh. Yeah, that's not a good one. It's like SNX plus Aave, but for Uniswap, SushiSwap, and Balancer. Rather than reinvent the wheel, Bao creates new features for existing protocols. The Bao token acts as a governance token for the fully community-run project. It's also backed by the insurance fund where all Bao fees go. Yeah, meh. It's a meh. I think some other YouTubers mentioned Bao Finance like a couple months ago, and then like Meep and I started talking about it for some reason. What about GRS coin? First coin I ever mined. What about GRS? Oh yeah, Grossel. I'm actually not sure exactly how that's pronounced. Let's see if Google can help us. I've known this coin for a long time. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Let's see if Google can help us pronounce it. Let's try it. I don't know. German pronunciation.
Gröstel. Gröstel. Gröstel.
Grostel. Whatever. We're going. That's what we're going with. Grostel. GRS. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This is a coin that all of our GPUs have incidentally mined at some point using NiceHash. No. We can try some other. Well, let's see. We got an alternative.
Gröstel. Gröstel.
Gröstel. Gröstel.
Gröstel. Fuck that. This is like umlaut O STL, not with an E. Man, come on, now we're on a campaign, boys. Now we're on a campaign. I'm on my second monitor campaign. Let's go. Let's do translate. Let's see if Google can translate it. Let's see what we got. This ain't a joke now. This ain't a joke. No, there's no translations. What does it even mean? It's just a noun. What does it mean? But so this is GROESTL, but then everything wants it to just be GROSTL. I don't like it. And this is why it failed. This is why it failed, because MrSotko has to just look at all of this. You have to break your jaw to speak it. Yeah, well, whatever. I like simple phrases. Like "er's tot." "Er's tot." Another video game-like phrases. Yeah, it does kind of sound like like an end boss. Yeah. Nazi end boss. Yeah. Defeat Grostel. Whatever happened to Veil? You mean Veilcoin with an E. Yeah, man, I used to mine this coin. Or it was proof of stake. So like I used to stake this coin. I think I had like a staking pool with Dr. Platypus at the time. And yeah. So it went up in price. I remember like Platypus actually had a bunch after I had it, and it went to 50 cents, and I was like, dude, it's at 50 cents, sell it, man. I was like, sell it, dude. And he's like, oh, I'm traveling right now, I can't. And he ended up having to sell it at like 30 cents or something by the time he could actually get to sell it. And it had a little bit of a resurgence here for some reason. Like it got way down under 1 cent, had some kind of resurgence when Bitcoin was going high, like in April and May there. And back down. Veil was one of the most annoying, most difficult to use cryptocurrencies I have ever used, period. Ever. It was annoying. You had to do everything with commands. You had to split your coin into these chunks, and then after a while they got so many transactions in them, they started to get heavy, so you had to resend the entire thing to yourself, to your own wallet, like from your own wallet to your own wallet. So you had to do a command to do that, so it would send it over the blockchain, then back to your wallet, and then you had to split it up again and start staking again. Oh, dude, it was terrible. The rewards were amazing, though. It was 50 Veilcoin per block you'd get. And so, like, 50 Veilcoin at, like, 20 cents was, I mean, pretty good. Like, every time you'd get a block, like, you're just letting your GPUs run. Or, excuse me, just staking. Just letting your like, a laptop run. Yeah, its marketing just wasn't good enough. Because if I can't pronounce Grostel, yeah, I do have to break my jaw. And I ain't about to break my jaw. Hentai Semitism followed on YouTube or on Twitch. Appreciate that. Mind Your Biz also followed on Twitch. I appreciate that as well. I'm sorry I didn't get to that one. I didn't hear that, but yeah. I appreciate you guys following. Let's see. Yeah, Veilcoin was great. It was, but it's dead now. Like I was selling and buying it and staking it when it was like this much, like 20 some cents. It kind of dipped a little bit and then went like way up the next after a couple months. You going to play Battlefield? No, unlikely. I like Battlefield, but for some reason I just don't play it. I mostly just play like when I want to just have a couple quick games. Company Heroes 2. I like strategy games a bit more. First-person shooters are great, too. I used to play a lot of Battle Royales, but my friends kind of all stopped playing them, and I kind of played them mostly because it was fun to play with friends, really. 41,700 Bitcoin. Uh-oh, we are breaking through. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great day for the crypto world. We're moving on up to the east side. Oh, Ethereum, 2440. We had a little bit of a high there at 2480, but trying to come back a little bit. Bitcoin doing well today. Let's see an USD. Yeah, Ethereum kind of lagging a little bit, but going to be at 2,500 Ethereum fairly soon if this keeps up. Just kind of lacking, a little lackluster. Let's see if we got any good stuff. Good stuff to check out. Grow still? Nah, I don't know. Yeah, it was a coin back in the day to mine. Sometimes a lot of our GPUs probably mined it without you knowing. Like when you're on Nice Hash or something, like once in a great while, like something like that would be profitable if people are buying it for whatever reason, like in 2017. NFT, that clip of Sotko singing. NFT it, yeah. 50,000. I need 50% though. 50% of your NFT sales of my likeness. It's not a big deal though. Hydroeconomist subscribed with Twitch Prime. You are primed out of your mind. You are primed out of your mind, dude. Man. 50,000 ETH for just one? No, $50,000. We'll go with 50,000 for just one. Yeah, we're okay. 50,000, be all right. Let's see. Trade war misstep. China vacating crypto battlefield to U.S. banks. Kinda. Yeah, like it's that's not too bad of a title there, because man, like a lot of those miners moved. I'd say like nearly half of them probably sold off their miners. I'm sure there's plenty of third-party ASIC websites. If you just type in ASICs for sale or something, I'm sure they have quite the inventory of ASICs right now because of so many Chinese miners that probably just capitulated and sold off the whole thing. And then a whole bunch of them moved to North America. Probably a bunch went to like Kazakhstan and stuff like that to mine. So now the hash rate is starting to come back up. So it's pretty clear that a lot of those miners are just now starting to turn it all back on. Another thing too that I noticed is that I kind of predicted was that Bitcoin would suffer for a little while, because imagine like if you had to move a whole warehouse of ASICs out of China into North America. North America, I mean, we have like a 25% tax, on importing those type of goods. So the cost of you moving all of these expensive ASICs, basically 25% for the whole shebang. It's going to be a lot of money. So you're not mining, you're transporting, you're paying people to pull things apart, put it in boxes, put it in crates, and then ship it, and then pay an import fee, and then pay a transport fee to take it to Washington State or wherever they're going to mine, and then set up and pay to rent a place. So they all had to sell Bitcoin for that. There's a lot of Bitcoin getting unloaded. And that's why we just couldn't go anywhere. And I think now that a lot of those miners are starting to get settled, because you can see it. If you just look up the recent hash rate of Bitcoin, you can see it just coming right back. And so a lot of those miners every day are hooking more up and getting ready. And that's going to be less of Bitcoin that they're going to need to sell for the giant overhead for the move and the import fees and whatnot. So we might see like a little bit of a resurgence here. Because it'd be quite a bit of volume being sold in order to fund the operation. But 2,400 Ethereum, that ain't a joke. Needs to be more like 5,000, but fair enough. Pulse will have NFTs as well. I suspect it would, if it's going to be a smart contract blockchain. Honestly, anything that's a smart contract blockchain could have NFTs on it. I mean, you could have NFTs on Neo, technically. So yeah, I would suspect. I suspect blockchain might be Pulse chain might be fairly lucrative, just because of the huge Hex army, and like the huge fans of Richard Hart and Hex and whatnot. I feel like there's going to be some hype, like once it goes live, a lot of people are going to try and get it. Celo, look up Celo, eh? Okay, we'll look this one up. Hey guys, shill some more coins. The way it works today is you have to shill something that I can look up on here. So just like if you wanted to shill skill, it must be skill, if I type it out. So shill your altcoins, low cap altcoins, fun altcoins that might explode in price, etc., etc. And yeah, I don't know. GH Ghost? Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with that. Have you heard what happened to Nuggets news. No, no. Somebody mentioned it earlier, but they didn't continue on with the story about Nuggets news. I'll have to like Google it, or somebody will have to tell me it. See a coin we already looked up. So low cap altcoins, new coins, coins that are funny, coins that might have huge lucrative potential, coins that might have huge use case. So anything in between, memes, funny, good coins, bad coins. Show me your altcoin picks, and I'm going to take the top 5 altcoins that I see from today, and I'm going to make a video on Monday, preferably. Might have to be Tuesday. I'm not sure. I'm going to be busy this weekend, and I'm going to make a top 5 video of the coins that you shill to me. The dollar, the US dollar, Hydro says, that is an incredible shitcoin that we all love. As long as you have enough of them. That dollar, man, that shitcoin is real good. Just like any shitcoin, you know, you have 50,000 Vertcoin, you got some money. The VTC, because that was the first video I saw. Okay, yeah, Vertcoin as well. We'll do Vertcoin just for fun. But yeah, show me a coin. I'm gonna take a union break. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes or so. While I'm gone, follow me on Twitch. I'm also on Twitch as well, so watch me on Twitch and on YouTube simultaneously. Doesn't really matter either way. I'll be back in a few minutes. So sponsor time. Yeah, Hydro says smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Just do it. And then afterwards, when I get back, we'll look up some more coins. I still need to bookmark a few good ones. So you guys got to give me some good ones because I need 5 for Monday. Beam coin. I remember Beam. Yeah, I'm not so sure if that's gonna make it though, because Beam kind of like fizzled out a little bit if I remember. But we'll see. I'll check its everything. And then so I'll shill some more coins. Check out some more stuff. Check out some more news. And then if anybody wants to chat, we might have a chat. Who knows? Maybe a chat on Discord. If anybody wants to hop on and BS about something, who knows? But yeah, I think we broke 42,000 for a second there. Yeah, we sure did. But yeah, I'll be right back. Sponsor time, 3 minutes.
Purchase your tracks today.
NLP, the producer.
Alrighty, ready. Back for phase 3 here. I'll chat potentially. All right, hop into. Sure thing. Let's hop into Discord. Into old little brotinos. We'll chat. $10 from Coiner. Today's live stream sponsored by Hexagon Community. Hex.com is a high interest blockchain CD. No middleman, no KYC, no admin keys. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. Driving at the moment in a while. Okay. Well, don't be typing and donating while you're driving. Stay safe, man. $10 is not worth an accident. Not worth an accident. Drive safe, man. Smash the like, dude. Also, yeah, smash the like as well. We're at 48 likes. Let's at least try to get it to 50. I want to get to 100 likes on this live stream, but who knows? So yeah, if anybody wants to chat, you know, come on in stream. Come on to the Discord. You know the Discord is Little Brotino's Pizzeria. If you don't know the Discord, it's in the description of the YouTube video. Who, you know, if somebody wants to chat, let me know. We'll strike up a conversation. We'll see what it is. But anyway, going back to Celo here, we were looking at Celo, 1 billion supply. This is on Coinbase, and they it's supposed to be like a coin for trading on a phone, something like that. They were using it for. You have to check out DAG. I should check out DAG then. Earn rewards through network participation, stability mechanism, and token economics are designed in such a way that demand for Celo gold directly increases the demand for Celo dollars. Yeah, Celo's kind of interesting. I'm not that big of a fan, but you know, it's doing fairly well. You know, especially since its inception of less than $1. Fair enough, but not too big of a fan overall, I guess. Constellation DAG. Vertcoin, classic. So Vertcoin, I made a video on mining Vertcoin, and the video did really well, because it was interestingly timed. So the story of, got a run going live in 30 minutes. All right. Yeah. So, okay. Hey man, mind your biz. I appreciate you stopping by. I will, I'll shill your channel. Hold on. I'll shill you. So Seth is going live in like 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I might be live longer than probably 30 minutes, but so I might take a little bit of his, just a little bit of his viewership here, in case we both have similar subscribers. But that's Seth's channel. I think when I'm done today, I'll see if I can convince everybody to move on over to Seth Estrada. Who also does pretty good crypto content, does a lot more mining than I do, and also has a bunch of live streams as well. But ally of the channel, there's several allies of the channel. But Vertcoin, so yeah, the story of Vertcoin. So I was playing PUBG, and like it was in like late 2017 or no, I don't know, like October 2017, something like that. And a friend of mine was like, "Have you ever heard of Vertcoin?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "My boss told me about it." And I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And like I checked it out, you know, this mineable proof of work coin, and it just so happened that right around that time, NiceHash got hacked and went under for a little while, so nobody could mine with NiceHash. The thing about NiceHash is that it attracted a lot of miners who weren't particularly skilled. And there's nothing wrong with NiceHash per se. I mean, they take a bit of a percent, but it's really not that bad of a mining service. It really isn't, regardless of the hack either. It's not that bad of a mining service. Just don't use their wallet. Just send like the Bitcoin that you get from the rewards somewhere else, right? To your own personal wallet, or like to Coinbase, or wherever you put your, don't leave it on their wallet. And I never did. But anyway, so NiceHash went under, and I made this Vertcoin video around the same time. And so everybody had like no clue where to go to mine next. And so my awesome miner video and my Vertcoin video, mining video, like became super popular. And I ended up making additional content about it, like how to make your own node so that people can connect to it. You can charge them a fee for like mining on it, etc. And like, so I went really deep with Vertcoin. Vertcoin went to like $10 max, something like that, just over $10, or it barely hit $10, something like that. You can see here on the chart. It just says like just under $10, but it was about $10 was its all-time high, and it just really never recovered. It kind of gained some extra a boost, I suppose, April 2021, because the whole market was, you know, going crazy, and it only reached $2. But it was such a great coin to mine. I really enjoyed mining Vertcoin back in the day. An old long-term favorite coin of mine that I always little special place in my heart. We'll bookmark that one too as a potential top 5 for like different reasons, not necessarily that you'll make the most money on it or something like that. Beam, I think, was a private. Didn't this use like Mimblewimble or something like? Yeah, Mimblewimble implementation, and this was like really popular when it first came out. But it was like impossible to mine. It had this incredible hash rate on it, and like you basically got no rewards for mining this. It totally sucked. I tried mining it. I tried mining Grin, but the hash rate was so high on both of them that you just got no rewards for it. It was just a total waste of your time. Who knocks followed on Twitch. I appreciate that follow on Twitch. How are you doing? Shilling altcoins today. So Beam, never been a favorite of mine, nor was Grin. They just never really. Again, privacy coins never do very well. Veilcoin, Beam, Grin, the list goes on. Zcash, Z Classic, I think Z Classic has ZK Snarks. Like all of them, just all of them, like went under. Hey, no problem, doing very well. Portfolio moving on up. It certainly is at 42,000 Bitcoin. Now we've sort of broken the 42,000, and it's trying to maintain that. So moving up real fast today. Real nice day for crypto, that's for sure. Still have some bags of Vert. Yeah, people used to give me like 10 Vertcoin at a time, like as a donation. And at the time it was like $3 or $4. And I was like, that's awesome. You know, like 30, 40 bucks. And I'd use, it was like Shapeshift, I think, or Changelly. I think it was Shapeshift I used to use. I'm not sure. There was a couple changing services back in the day. And Vertcoin wasn't listed on many exchanges back in the day when I was mining it and making the video and stuff like that. It was on Cryptopia, I believe. But it was faster and more convenient for me to use like Shapeshift. And I would just slap it on there and turn it into Bitcoin and then send it to, you know, like my wallets and stuff like that. So I kind of sold it low, you know, like I would sell it as it came in, as I mined it and stuff like that, whenever I'd get a hunk of it. So if I would have hodled it till $10, I mean, I wouldn't have had any kind of fortune, that's for sure, but I would have had, you know, three times my money or so out of it, because I sold a lot of it at $3 and $4. But yeah, great start to mining. Vertcoin was great. It's just an easy coin to mine. It's great on your GPU, terrible on CPU. I'd have a lot of people, like, I made the mining video, and I told everybody, like, in the mining video, I'm like, okay, you have a CPU option and a GPU option. If you don't have a GPU, you basically need one. You can technically mine this with a CPU, but you're not going to get anything out of it. And like everybody, dude, there's so many comments like my CPU doesn't work. Like, when do I get rewards? I'm like, are you mining with a GPU? They're like, no, a CPU. I'm like, don't bother. Like, it just, I said it in the video. I'm like, don't even bother with your CPU. It's possible, but like you're not going to get anything out of it. It's like 6 hashes a second, you know, because the Lyra 2 algorithm was garbage on a CPU. Like, you needed a GPU. Like, mining Bitcoin on your CPU would have been more profitable than Vertcoin on your CPU. Like, it was just total trash. Constellation. Did we look at this yet? DAG. So somebody wanted Constellation. 23 cents. I'm not sure if I've heard of this or not. It sounds somewhat familiar, but I don't know. It's 2018. I might have seen this before. It's like its all-time high right now. It's exploding. What's going on with this? In more traditional blockchain, the host provides the food, drinks for this party. When the guests arrive, the amount of resources can only accommodate so many people. The portions are small and everything eventually runs out and the party ends. Think Constellation DAG like a potluck, a party where everyone brings food and drinks. With every added guest node to the network, the more resources the party has to keep going. This is the nature of Constellation, a distributed system that scales horizontally. Is Constellation a blockchain? Not exactly, although inspired by the principles of decentralization. Many standard blockchains such as Bitcoin, Ethereum face scalability issues. That's why the next generation of decentralized networks such as Hashgraph, IOTA, and Constellation have turned to DAG. Interesting. Yeah, caught my attention. Introducing Hypercube. Oh man, I like that name though. I don't care what it does now. I want Hypercube. Who doesn't want Hypercube? Seriously, like how could you pass like hey, you want a Hypercube? Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna take a Hypercube. Like you're not gonna pass on a Hypercube. All right, this is a potential for sure. I might have too many now. I might have to really sort through some of these. Let's see. Well, may not have bought the motorhome I wanted today. Got sold before I could see it, but I'm grateful for fun BTC pumps. As would have some otherwise if I got the V. I would sold some. Yeah, I suppose. You were trying to get an RV? What are you going to do with it? Head to Disneyland and shit? Doing very well. Portfolio moving up. Bought some DAG some time ago. I think it will go to $1 minimum. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Craptopia. Numerai. Yeah, Numerai is interesting as well. Numeraire, if this is what you mean. So, yeah. Let's see here. $38.59. I thought this coin sounded interesting when I looked it up a while ago. So doing pretty good overall. Like almost kind of where it started, but it's starting to come back with the market. So I at least like the coins that are trying to come back with the market. Like some of these coins offered are just not like going up at all. Numeraire is an ERC20 token created by Numerai, a hedge fund company based in San Francisco. Numeraire is native to the Erasure Protocol, a decentralized prediction staking platform. On this prediction staking platform, Numerai is rewarded in weekly tournament payouts for successful predictions, while NMR staked is destroyed for unsuccessful predictions. The maximum supply is 11 million, and all tokens have already been minting. No new minting will occur. For successful predictions, Numerai will be rewarded from the minted Numerai stored in Numerai treasury wallets. So the circulating supply is 6.2 million, and successful ones draw upon the total supply. So there's about 4 million to draw from that total supply, and the maximum is 11 million, but now there's only 10,971,000. So I mean, really not that many have been burned. Apparently only 29,000 have been burned or so. But Numeraire is kind of interesting as well. That's a possibility as well. BTC's in bull mode. Yeah. What about BAT? How's it going? That's actually a good question. I think I have some BAT like laying around as people donate it or delegate it. 61 cents. Not too bad. I mean, considering like BAT was like 20 cents for a really long time. Yeah, you can see here like 21, 11, 30. It was like an average of maybe like 20 cents for quite a while. So got up to like $1.60 or 53 or something, and then is coming back. So BAT's all right. Not many people donate BAT much anymore. Like I used to get like a monthly donation of BAT, like because it's basically like people can delegate from their Brave browser. They can delegate to like say like different YouTubers. Like maybe there's like 3 YouTubers you like, and you delegate 33% to each one of them, or 50% to one, and then and like at the end of the month it gets distributed to those people. And I used to receive quite a bit. Now it's kind of a mediocre amount, but it's been piling up for a while. Like I just hodl it for the most part. I don't really spend it. So yeah, Numerai is interesting. I do enjoy that concept. prediction platform kind of deal. So, if anybody in the chat has not yet hit that like button, hit that like button. We're at 48 likes. We're trying to get to 50. There's 20 watching. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get it to at least 50. But yeah, that's man, that's a whole lot of shilling today. Getting some noise distortion coming through the mic all of a sudden. Oh yeah. That's my bad. I had a fan on. That's probably it. I had a fan on because there's like one register in this office, and it's like down below in the corner, and the AC air comes out of it, but like poorly. So I have a fan that I used to have for like a mining rig, like, and I'd have it like right on the GPUs, like blowing air right across GPUs, and that's the fan that was running just now, because like when I go on break, I like the AC is barely pouring out because I'm in the top floor. So what I do is I use that fan to draw it out of the register and like blow it across the room, because this room will get like 90 degrees, man. As soon as the air shuts off, dude, it gets burned up. Like the computer is just producing, and it's a very small room. Like it barely would make a bedroom. In fact, like when we moved in here, like as soon as we got upstairs, I looked at this room and I was like, yeah, this is going to be an office. Like there's no way. Like you could barely fit a twin bed in here. So it's just boiling hot because there's just this computer like mawing away at CPUs and GPU, you know, especially like when you're streaming, like it takes a lot of GPU, like CPU power, like it's just constantly running. And then like if you're playing games too on top of that, like it heats up your computer pretty good. I think it'll go to Undar. Wish you would have bought it earlier. Could have had a 250K and start a node. Yeah, don't we all? Started a node of DAG. Thinking about buying XGT, but not sure. Could you give me some of your thoughts about it? What is XGT? Zion Finance? Is it 9 cents for BSC? Zion Finance is migrated from version 1 to 2. Okay. All the way down though. What did it come out? This is a max chart, so February. So it's the next generation payment portals, bringing cross-chain, right? It's DeFi, high transaction gas fees, lack of loyalty programs, locked sales revenue and merchant underwriting processes. Solution: 0% transaction fees, 100% cashback rewards. Loyalty programs, own access to funds, and instant time to market. Not a big fan. I can't say I'm a big fan. I think I wonder what a BabyCake is doing right now. I don't think I looked it up today. I think BabyCake is a better idea when it comes to like a DeFi platform on BSC, using like one of these tokens. XGT, I don't know. BabyCake has a bit of a weird miner following. Like its 24-hour trade volume is going up, and like it was higher than it is now. But with BabyCake, you get you automatically get cake in your wallet, and you get rewarded with every transaction, because every transaction, like a few % of it, is sent back to the users as cake. So you get Pancake Swap, and Pancake Swap is a good coin, at least as far as, you know, somebody, you know, as far as Binance Chain goes, right? You know, like it's not that I'm a big fan of Binance Chain, but Pancake Swap has a quite reasonable value. It's like a $15 a coin or something. I'm not sure what it is right now, but and has quite reasonable value to go up more, because Pancake Swap is a big platform. And having BabyCake just sitting around, because mind you, this when you get transaction rewards, that's great, right? But if this was on a centralized exchange, there's no transaction, so you're not going to get rewards. But this is on a decentralized exchange. So that means every time somebody buys or sells BabyCake, it's going across the blockchain back and forth. That's a transaction. And therefore, you're going to get cake out of it. Somebody told me that they had like $500 or $600 in cake, in BabyCake, and they're getting 2 cake per day. I'm not sure if they were full of it or not, but that's like $30. Like 2 cake is a lot. But that was about here. So I think because of the volume, see how much more volume, you would be getting more cake per day because like so many people are buying and selling, even if you're just sitting there. Whereas now, doesn't matter the price, it's just that there's not much volume, so there's not a lot of transactions, so you're definitely probably not going to get 2 cake with just $500. I'm not sure. But this would be a better bet than what you posted, in my opinion. I'm not saying buy it, but because you're getting cake in your wallet. So by holding on to this, you're just going to develop cake in your wallet. And PancakeSwap is just a copy paste of Uniswap, and Uniswap is pretty great, right? But it's on PancakeSwap is on Binance Smart Chain, and I know a lot of people don't like it because it's the centralized version of Ethereum. I totally get it, whatever. But PancakeSwap it's money, like, right? Like, I mean, it's money, so you're gonna get money. So BabyCake, I would recommend BabyCake over XGT. Let me see if I can get some. Oh, reward. Oh, sweet. A reward calculator. 24-hour volume in USDT. Amount of tokens you own. Okay, so let's say we own. You need at least 200,000 BabyCake. Okay. So that's $83. So let's do more like 800,000 BabyCake. No. Let's do like 1 million. Let's do 1 million BabyCake. So that's $400 in BabyCake. So we'll see what we get. So now, mind you, when I was told about this, the volume was much higher. Actually, I was informed about it about back here, but then look how much volume. So that's transactions, right? Because this is a decentralized exchange. So that means when you buy it, that's a transaction. Whereas on a centralized exchange, it's not. Like I just buy Bitcoin and I'm credited with it until I move it. So you're going to constantly get a trickle as long as this hype remains around BabyCake, right? So that we can't. But we need the 24-hour volume. So $4,611,075. 4 million. What was it? 675? 611. 075. $3.23 of cake a day. $100 in cake for a month. And over the year, you will get $1,100.78 in cake. That's pretty good. And the volume is pretty low. Take a look. The volume is pretty low. Like it was lower, like right around here. You can see like just by the bars, like, and now it's rising a little bit with the market. But that's pretty good. $3.25 a day for investing $416. That's a ridiculous margin. The rewards effectively are nearly 200%. Right? Because like we're 3xing this, so like 200% rewards. 400, 800, 1200 approximately. Yeah, that's insane. That's ridiculous. So BabyCake, it's just not, it's not a joke at the moment. Like I don't know how long it's gonna last. Let's say you own like $1,000. Oh, no, it's got to be like 3 million. Let's go with 2.5 million. Yeah, okay, about $1,000, right? 1,041, whatever. You earn $8 a day, so half a cake a day. Over the course of the year, over a month, $250. And over the course of a year, $2,945. You're just getting cake in your wallet just because of the transactions. Currently, right? So it's I don't know, it's pretty good, at least currently. With the auto claim feature, you receive cake automatically in your wallet every 60 minutes. So it's not even just like, oh, I gotta wait every 7 days or I gotta wait once a month. It's in your wallet every 60 minutes. 7% redistribution in cake. So 7% every buy and sell is taken and redistributed to all holders. Hold BabyCake tokens, earn cake. So auto paid every 60 minutes for the first time ever. You don't need to claim your earned cake. It's automatically sent to your wallet every 60 minutes. Note, in periods of lower volume, this may take longer. 3% auto liquidity pool. So yeah, it's seems dodgy. I don't know. A lot of people are using it. I don't think the contract is necessarily malicious. It's just the only problem is that if people stop buying BabyCake and stop selling it and buying it, that's when the rewards are going to go down, and it could crash. The good thing about it is that you have cake. You now have pancake swap out of it, right? So maybe your initial investment can go down, but you're going to have pancake swap out of it. So like a coin that's not going down just because BabyCake is going down. Almost like Uniswap, you know. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna go with XGT, I'd go with BabyCake. It's not the same deal. Oh, angry babies. Why would you buy it except just to make money? You could argue that about almost every cryptocurrency, though, Heis. So, I mean, really, it's not that much different than, like, as long as you're buying it and selling it, you're getting cake. As long as you're holding it, as long as other people are coming in. So kind of Ponzi-ish, but that's almost like every cryptocurrency. So I mean, there's nothing to bash. There's just nothing to bash. There's no like dark incentive. It doesn't all just go to one person or something. Excuse me. So, you know, I don't know. It is what it is, boys. But yeah, I'm going to try to make a top 5 crypto video. It might not be Monday. I'm not sure. I'm going to make it next week. I want it to be Monday, but I'm going to be busy this weekend, and that's just going to, I don't know, it's just going to wear me out, and I probably won't do too much with it. But I'm going to make a top 5 out of this, and it might even be bigger. It might even be like 10. I'm not sure. And shill some of your guys' shills. And I don't mean to say shill like in the traditional sense. I just mean make a video about them and have, you know, just awareness and things of something new. I love PancakeSwap and their token for 100% APR. I made 10x my money with BabyCake, just so you guys know, and I'm still holding some and receiving cake. Yeah. So yeah, I was just talking about that and talking about like the rewards calculator for cake, like how much you can make and stuff like that. So there's that. Reach 60 likes. I'm trying. We got oh yeah, we're at 60. Nice. It didn't update for me. I thought we were still at 48. Because it didn't update for me. I appreciate that. So any other shills? What else do we have, ladies and gentlemen? Your shills, your ultimate shills, like your new coins, your low caps, your lucrative coins, your funny coins, your incredible performance coins. Ring? Is it just Ring? Is this what we're looking at? Darwinia Native Network Token. We already looked this one up earlier. We already went over Darwinia Network Native Token. Clee, message retracted, cope, smiley face. Oh man, I'm not sure about that one. What's cope? Cope. Let's see. We got a billion supply with a circulating supply of only 15 million. So that's very low compared to its total. Let's see. Came out April 5th, right in the bull market. Rode it right up to $8. Now down to $1.40 or so, or $2. But it is coming back up with the market a little bit. That's kind of nice. Hi, bud.
It's on my poo bowl.
Oh, is that a handful of slime?
Yeah.
I don't know if we should have that in the office. What are those?
These are turtle.
Oh, okay. We'll take it back downstairs, bud. I'll be down in a little bit. We don't want slime flying around. Oh, buddy. Oh no. Oh, don't lock it. It'll be hotter than the devil in here. I'll be right back. One sec, guys. All right. It appears my son has a fistful of slime in one hand and some tongs in the other hand. So, interesting. So I had to take care of that a little bit. So, but yeah, Cope. So we haven't checked this out too much yet. Cope is a project that has two phases. Phase 1 of Cope involves seeking to ascertain and evaluate trader weaknesses and failings retrospectively based on trader calls made about crypto products and provide reporting on this for self-analysis. Top call makers are evaluated based on their call accuracy, which along with other parameter results in a COPE score given to them. The top 100 call makers are embraced within a COPE index ranking them by their COPE score. Once a consistent list of the top 100 has been generated by with the monthly reformation kicking out, introducing new top call makers into the index and provides a narrative for a new type of investment product based on top trader calls as measured using a reliable and accurate mechanism, which leads to phase 2. Okay, interesting. That's weird. I get what they're doing there, though. Acquire COPE in a fun and low-risk way by unlocking your COPE report and reaching the top of the COPE index. Possibly. I'll take a look at that a little bit more. I hate slime. My kid loves it. I know, man. I can't stand it because he gets it all over the place and like it'll stick to his fingers and you have to take him to the sink and like wash his hands. And another thing I can't stand is Play-Doh, because like my son will take like the red Play-Doh and the blue Play-Doh and just like mix it together and make like creatures and stuff. And then once it's mixed, it's like mixed forever. Like it's just never. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, and I just like I guess it like burns my like OCD, you know, like that the colors have to be in their individual ones and you can't mix it, you know. But he's just like, yeah, like who cares, you know. So Seller Network. Let's see, 3 cents. Total supply of 10 billion, with a current supply of about half that. Let's see, came out early 2019. A big run from less than a cent to nearly 10 cents. So that was a pretty big run during that bullish period. Seller Network is a coherent technology and economic architecture to enable internet scale public blockchains through off-chain scaling techniques. Can scale out to billions of transactions per second and will fully unleash the power of blockchain and decentralized applications. Sounds like corporate word salad, and I can't say that I like that description at all. It just sounds like corporate salad. It sounds like every single other blockchain trying to achieve and say nothing special from that, really. I don't really see the we'll see on that one. I think a lot of coins like this that try to work on scaling and stuff like that exploded like when the Ethereum transactions were like at their max, and like that's when like some scaling solutions like really exploded in price, but then none of them actually really did anything. So that's kind of unfortunate. So then they just kind of go down from there and never get used. Kinetic sand is also a pain in the ass. Yeah, he's got a kinetic sand. I have it in a Tupperware bowl. It's like this big round Tupperware bowl, and it's like he's got like 10 pounds of sand in it, like 2 or 3 packages worth. And he'll just like take it on the table and just boom, and it just collapses onto it in this big cake of kinetic sand that starts to like morph its way outwards. And then it'll be like all over the floor, and you got to pick it up and then sweep up the rest and just throw it away. Vite. What's this? Internet Computer Protocol, ICP. I'm sorry, I seen that you posted ICP earlier, and I just like said it in my head, but that doesn't really work so good with live streams. And we already covered ICP. Zilliqa we did not, though. We can't take a look at Zilliqa. I'm sorry I didn't see yours, Chuck. If I don't see one of yours, it's nothing personal. It's just it's just I there's sometimes the moving, you know, of the chat and whatnot. Could you check Lidya? What is that? WLI. Yeah, we'll look at that one too. But Vite, 6 cents, billion supply. Let's see. Big run. God, all these coins, big run in April and May with Bitcoin. But got up to a max of over 30 cents. So it's about 5x or so to go till the all-time high. So that's potential. Vite has built the world's first DAG, directed acyclic graph based smart contract platform with a snapshot chain structure to facilitate zero fee transactions and optimize transaction speed, reliability, and security. Hierarchical delegated proof of stake. Very uninteresting. Very, very uninteresting. I'll have to check their website, see if it gets a little bit better. Bridging every blockchain in a multi-chain feature. There's so many promises of that, though. It's hard to this could be the one. It could be the one coin that really does it, but just so many coins. Oh, multi-chain compatibility, yada yada, and I don't know. I think it's a term that I'm just so over. I just almost roll my eyes. Where can ViteBridge be used? Instant cross-chain transfer, stablecoin cross-chain exchange, cryptocurrency custody. Meh. I'm gonna go with meh on that one. But I appreciate all the submissions. Zilliqa, I think a coin most people know. 8 cents. probably reached a high. Yeah, over here again. But yeah, this one came out like early 2018. Had a high of 23 cents or so. What is it now? 8. So 3x to go on there. So less potential on Zilliqa. Token developed in the year 2017. Zilliqa's main concept of sharding and primarily aims to improve the scalability of the cryptocurrency networks, as in case of Bitcoin or Ethereum. The white paper mentions that the transactions speed would be approximately 1,000 times more than the Ethereum network. Zilliqa's fast, secure, and decentralized. Zilliqa's high throughput means you can focus on developing your ideas without worrying about network congestion. However, nobody seems to be making anything on Zilliqa. That's the problem. Name one Zilliqa smart contract without Googling anything. That's going to be a problem. So it's just nobody's using it. That's the thing about that, though. Liddy. They're going to need a better name than that. Liddy Capital. Okay, that's a little bit better, but Liddy Capital. We didn't get to a proper load here. There we go. Came out 2021 and is kind of up, kind of consistently up. It's a little bit sideways here, but Liddy Capital SA and Liddy Token. ERC20 token, that's wrapped version of the Swiss equity token, the Liddy token, launched on June 29th. Okay, so this is just the wrapped Liddy token. So I need to be looking at the Liddy token. Swiss-based Liddy Capital creates the WLiddy at a Liddy token buyer's request through its app on its website, which then converts. So I guess we kind of be needing to look at Liddy instead, because this is just the, but where is it? I don't know. Yeah, meh. I don't know. Both tokens represent Liddy Capital, whose mantra is private equity for all. Liddy Capital works exclusively in a single form of private equity, litigation finance, and also third-party funding. Holy shit. Whew, man, that's the most boring coin I've ever seen. Okay, all right. Thank you for the submission. Not gonna make a top 5 for sure. Liddy Capital. Maybe it's great. Maybe people make money. I'm not saying you can't make money on any of these coins necessarily. It's just man, that was boring. Sounds like a homicide out there. Yeah. Children. You know what I mean. Sometimes there's a baby's crying. Sometimes a little boy's coming into the room with slime in their hand and and tongs in the other hand. Right. 2 totally different things. Right. It's just like. Just in your brain, think of the 2 most random items possible in under 3 seconds, right? Like you're like a handful of slime, cooking tongs, and it's like ding, and it's like accepted, right? And like of course a nearly 5-year-old child is just walking around with a handful of slime and cooking tongs. So yeah, things happen, right? I just asked because lots of nano chills are fans. I don't shills, nano shills. Okay. Vite. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's good. It sounded boring to me. I don't know. It sounded like one coin that I've heard over and over and over the years. And not bashing anybody's coin selections here, not at all. Some of these coins could go back to their all-time highs, and you could make great money. I'm not bashing at all. Not bashing you if I bash a coin. It's just, I don't know. This is boring. Egg Kasai says, haha, DOT. I love me some DOT, but who knows? Polkadot. Here's the problem with Polkadot. It's like Ethereum 2.0, but it's the dollar store version. It's like when you go into the dollar store and there's Kraft macaroni and cheese and there's dollar store macaroni and cheese. Like you're going to buy the Kraft macaroni and cheese every time because it's only 10 cents more and it's the cheesiest, right? Like you want the blue stuff because it's the cheesiest, like they say in the commercial, not dollar store brand. If you want to eat cardboard and save 20 cents, eat the dollar store brand. But no, of course you're going to have the Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's the cheesiest. And that's what DOT and Ethereum is that DOT is just an inferior choice, in my opinion. It's like sharding, etc. of Ethereum, but it's just not good. Like its transactions per second are like worse than Ethereum. I don't know. I don't get it. It's just not good. Like people hyped it up, and that's great. I mean, make some money. There's some apps being developed on it, but Man, right now it's just not good. I'm sure like all these things are going to be better in the future, but dot, meh. Its long-term potential, I think it's good, but currently, I don't really mess with dot so much. It's just for money, maybe, I guess, but other than that, our second is due in early October. Yeah, so my girl is now 8 months old. So, but my son is nearly 5. In August, he'll be 5. So good luck on the second one. It's quite a bit. It's like a conundrum. It's a bit of a double-edged sword in some way. Maybe I'm using the wrong analogies. Probably the wrong analogies. But so it's like easier when you have your second one, because like you go to the hospital, you know what you're gonna do. Like you know, like to bring a pillow and a blanket next time, because like your ass as the man is gonna be sleeping for 16 hours. You know, like while and getting up like every hour, and like when nurses come in. That's basically the experience. In case you guys have never had a child, the experience is like you go into the hospital and you as a man sit down and shut up in the corner, right? Nobody cares about you. The nurses don't care about you. Everybody asks like, what is this thing doing here? You're like, I'm the father. Like, what is this doing here? Like they treat you like that basically. It's the yeah, they couldn't care less, right? And obviously it's all about the lady because she's in pain, she's gonna have a baby. I get it, but like just prepare to be treated like you don't exist for like 16 hours. It's pretty sick, right? And then and you're up all night for like 16 hours, like, and you fall asleep on this like chair that's basically for dads that like every dad has slept on for the past like 30 years, like dude sweat just like melting into it, like your beard is just like rubbing into the, you know, you're and sleeping while you're waiting for a nurse to come in, and a nurse comes in and you pop your head up, you're like you know. Last year we had to have masks on while we did it, so that sucked. Try to have a mask on for like 24 hours. It's pretty fun. And but the second time you know it, man, and you know when you bring them home that it's so much easier. Just things are a lot easier, but at the same time it's 10 times as hard because you have your little one like running around, like your older one just like running, destroying everything while you're trying to like take care of an infant in your hand. And then like you try to like teach her how to like walk and like crawl, and like your bigger child is just like running through the house like a freaking tornado, like where their heels are just pounding into the floor near your baby's little fingers and shit, and you're just like, oh my god, watch her step, you'll crush her like a grape. Oh man. So easier on one end, and on the other end it's 10 times harder. So welcome to second parenthood soon. What's your thoughts on the Pulse Chain launch? Hex to the moon. So I don't have too much thoughts on that. I think Coiner would have better thoughts on the Pulse Chain launch. I think it's going to be pretty lucrative, and I think it's going to be a little bit easier to obtain, and I don't know. I think it's going to be lucrative just because there's a big Hex army, and like everybody's going to buy it. That's into Hex. So it's like a pretty much instant. Like the earlier you get in, the better, of course. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. All right. Thank you for your patience. All right, it's 2:35 in Germany, saying goodbye. All right, Christian, you have a good one. Everyone has the same opportunity to secure their position for the launch. Then it's going to get very controversial. 10K existing ERC20 tokens will suddenly have clones on what is basically ETH 2.0. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. There's gonna be some interesting happenings for sure. What are we at here? See, coming back down from that 42,000 Bitcoin, unfortunately, but still can't complain. Still a couple thousand above like where we were earlier today at 39. So pretty good run today for sure. But yeah, Pancake Swap or BabyCake, it could be potentially good. InstaDApp. It's the latest pick of the month. So let's see the pump here. Is this from Synergy? I'm sure there's probably a pump at some point. Let's see. Let's check its max. Came out early. Well, no, mid 2021. Came out like last month. Or this month, excuse me. And doing okay. What does it do? InstaDApp, users and developers manage and build their DeFi portfolio, the world's most advanced platform to start leveraging the full potential of decentralized finance. So you can have like multiple DeFi portfolios or something, like building DeFi infrastructure, total value locked. Interesting. SNX. All right, we'll check out SNX real quick. Oh, Synthetix network. Yeah. 956. Reasonably low circulating supply. Kind of, doing pretty good. Came out early 2018 and is straight up higher than what it once was. This is under $1. So doing pretty good over time. The decentralized synthetic asset issuance protocol and the Synthetix Foundation. Initially, it was known as Haven when it first launched in September 2017. During its seed round and token sale, it managed to raise $30 million. Synthetic assets are synths or derivatives that provide exposure to real-world assets on the blockchain. Okay. Hey, mate, have to go. Need to do a video because we've just been put in lockdown. Where at? I'll have to check. Brisbane. Okay, I'll give you a sub, man. I never realized you had a channel. I'll give you a sub and I'll check it out. Half Australian lockdown. So what happened? Everybody keeps asking me about golden nuggets. And what is this golden nuggets drama? Or what happened? Whatever. What about it? Like something about gold, like nugget news or something. Nugget news in Australia. What happened to this dude? Something happened, or he said something, or what's It was like two people tried to tell me like separately like about this nugget news or whatever, this crypto Australian YouTuber, like the biggest Australian crypto YouTuber, Aussie crypto YouTuber, did a video about it. Looks like he pissed away investors' money. You did a video about it. Looks like he pissed away investors' money. So he was having people invest through him. That's such a terrible idea. That's always a terrible idea. the end of Nugget News. I see you did make a video about that. Let's yeah, okay. I'll have to allegations of unpaid loans and losing investor funds. Why? I never understood that, like why crypto YouTubers try to have like people invest through them. It's just a burden of responsibility that is just bound to get you totally screwed over. This is a terrible idea. Hey guys, if you haven't already, follow me on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Follow me on Twitch. I'm also live on Twitch sometimes. Sometimes on the weekends I go live on Twitch. Just Twitch, not YouTube as well. So if you're not following me on YouTube, you often will not get any kind of notification because I'm just live on Twitch. But yeah, follow me on those if you guys get the opportunity. And we're going to sort of raid. Does Mind Your Biz, does Seth Estrada have a Twitch? Let's see if Seth Estrada is live on Twitch as well. I don't know if he does. He should. Yeah, he's not. That's weird. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid Seth Estrada, as my live stream is going to be over here soon. So let me give you guys this link. I want everybody to take this link. That's to Seth Estrada's live stream at the moment. So in YouTube there, that link, and on Twitch. That's to YouTube. So I linked it on Twitch and on YouTube. Take that link, go over to Seth Estrada, and tell him MrSotko is raiding him. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have a raid function, so you just have to basically click that. But I love you guys. I love the subscriptions, the follows, the donations or anything like that. I love the conversation. I'm going to make a video about some of these altcoins that we talked about today next week, hopefully Monday. But if it's not Monday, I didn't bail out on you guys. I am going to make it at some point. It's just going to have to be next week at some point, hopefully Monday. But that's all I have for you guys. Take the link to Seth Estrada. Give him a follow. He does a lot of great crypto content. If you like my channel, you'll probably like his channel as well. But I'm out of here, and I will see you guys next time in the next video. Thank you. And live streams every Friday as well. So there will be another one Friday as well, next Friday. See you guys later.